Hello, hello, my dear chums. I, of course, started speaking with my mic off. Isn't that glorious? Isn't that glorious? Hello, Pablo. Thank you for the sub, my dear friend. I'm so glad to be here. Yes. Let's pray together. Louder. Yes, Machiavelli is in the Church of Death with us. Let's go. How are you guys doing? Yes, Prim Hoodie, look at this. 20th anniversary of CD Projekt. This is Samurai and Witcher here. God damn it, this hoodie's big, but I like it. And here you have it. You know, 2002, 2022. It's very, very comfy, I would say. I just need to put the aircon, stronger in my flat, because holy fuck, I am going to be sweating. I'm really glad to have you guys here. You guys are saying it's a new light? Well, sadly, so unfortunately, it's not really a new light. It's the old light. It's so bright outside there that it's going through my thick-ass curtains, you know? The light. So, longer we go, darker it's going to be. Anyway, just wanted to say, those are the hoodies, 20 anniversary hoodies that we got because of course, 20 anniversary of CD Projekt. It was set up at the 1st of July 2002. My dears, so that's been already 20 years exactly. So you can say that we are adult and you can buy alcohol now. However, I think in States we still need 1 year. So that's gonna be next year. But at least in some countries we can be adult at this point. Time to party like it's 2022 then. Exactly, Machiavelli. Well, how was the party? It was fucking amazing, Pablo. I wanted to talk about it actually. So we had a party for like the whole studio. It was like I think like everyone was invited, so that was like 1,200 people or so, 300 people being invited, and we have met in like open big venue. Everyone had to have the COVID test before, of course, to attend. And there was like few fucking amazing things. I'm not sure, how much of it will be on social media, so I'm probably not allowed to say everything. But like the party opened up with this amazing like cyberpunk music, with like a live arrangement. And with a band playing on drums, with like neons and shit. It was so good at the beginning. And we had like few other things like this, including like a video with the interviews of like, I would say, longest standing CD Projekt employees, including yours truly. What is name of the band? I'm not sure if I'm able to disclose it. DJ Gnus, I'm not mentioning until it's not on social media. But it was cool. It was really nice. We really like, how it felt? It felt like, do you guys remember the scene in Matrix 2 in Zion? This scene in Zion, when everyone in Matrix 2, I think was it, when everyone was like dancing, in that cavern underground. Yeah, exactly. It was this kind of vibe, it was awesome, like really just amazing energy. And we had like a huge dance floor, so I was of course there because I fucking love dancing, as you guys probably know already. But anyway, yes, we had this gigantic dance floor and like with lots of Reds there. We've been like dancing together, like all of us. And at the end, we like make a huge circle, and we've been doing this like, amoeba kind of movement, in and out. So it was that cringy. No, Pavo, it wasn't cringy. What do you mean? It was fucking awesome. It was fucking awesome. At least I didn't realize it was cringy, you know. We made like pictures and so on with the whole team. Hey, I mean, Machiavelli said Matrix dance scene was cringy though. Was it cringy? I mean, when I saw it when I was like, what? I don't know how many years that ago was. Many, like 10 or so. I loved it. At least at that time, you know. Matrix Reloaded Rave was not cringy. Hey, exactly, you know. Could this be a Pavo? Chivok wrote. It is Pavo. Actually, you know, Chivok, I actually tried to catch you multiple times in a party, and you were passing by next to me a few times, but then I was like constantly caught in like stream of people, you know, moving around and so on. So I didn't manage to catch you, but I've seen you at least a few times. Yes. No dance videos, Quasalas. Well, I mean, no dance videos that we have released at least, you know. He was doing crack somewhere. Oh, you mean like Chivok? I'm not sure if Chivok is much into crack, but hey, here you go. VPs wrote, you are the first person I have seen that works for a game development studio that streams. That could be. I mean, definitely when I started streaming, like that was the case. However, now it's a bit more of us. There is also Miles Tost, our senior level designer. You have him in my recommended streamers, who's streaming and talking about game development. He's a member of a Red team, VPZ. And also, there's also Ayano. Monica, our UI producer, who's also streaming, Destiny 2 and Horizon. And you have also in my recommended streamers. Pavo is unique, yes. I mean, if you are talking about like levels of cringe, that's definitely probably hard to come by in any other places. But you know, if you're looking for good streams, there are definitely some other devs who are doing that. Yeah, I mean, it's not really popular because like in most cases, like devs are just, you know, have to keep everything very secretive. So you know, I'm walking, you know, the thin line, I would say, between saying too much and too little. That's basically what I'm trying to do. Anyway, my dears, Pablo asks, patch when 0.69 is when? Pablo, I don't know. I mean, we definitely need to hire you to develop it, you know, Pablo. So I'm waiting for your CV, my friend. I hope you will apply so that we can make it a reality. You know, some epic patch. Shraft2K wrote FF06B5. FF06B5 to you, Shraft2K as well. My friend, great to have you with us. So, my dears, I already started greeting some of you on the chat, so why not do it? So I already mentioned Chivok and I already mentioned Ayano, our dear members of our Red team. Thank you so much for being with us. And my dear girlfriend Sapphire is of course with us as always, modding. Thank you so much, Chloe, for being here with us. We have of course, you know, our dear friend Nightbot, who's as well modding. Holy fuck, I hope that he won't ban anyone. Maybe it will be fine. Chicken Hurts, thank you so much, my friend, for the Prime. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Yes, it is Outsider No More playing in the background. I mean, you know, Camille, you know it, like you live and breathe Outsider No More, so obviously it is, obviously. So my dears, from another news, you know, 20th anniversary party was 2 days ago. Another news is that we are doing the you know, anniversary streams with the studio, and last week on Wednesday you had a stream with our dear Marcin Wiński and Paweł Burza. So I hope that you have watched. I've seen some of you on the chat, like Machiavelli, exactly. Like Machiavelli, I've seen you there. Atomic Sarina, if you have missed the stream, don't worry, you can always watch the VOD. Actually, you know, CD Projekt is in my recommended streamers as well. so you can check them out and watch the stream. It was only 1 hour long, but it was awesome. Joanna's welcome. Rococo people, comment on Marcin's new hairdo. Yeah, Joanna, I actually saw your comments on the chat about Rococo, and I literally I was laughing my ass off, to be honest. By the way, when we are referring here to Rococo, we were discussing last time the design and all kinds of things related to design, and Asha apparently really liked Rococo. Only 1 hour long. Yes, exactly. Like, I mean, 1 hour is not that much, isn't it? Okay, my friends. So now I have something for all of you cyber ninjas out there. Oh yes, Cat Jam, Glacialalia, exactly. Exactly. This is obviously Cyber Ninja playing right now. Those who beat the game know when it's playing. My dears, I wanted to mention something. So, if you didn't watch the anniversary stream, I really advise you to check it. There was a lot of cool stuff going on. They might love this piece. Grillowana Kiełbasa asks, sorry for being impermanent, but can I get unbanned from CDPR channel? I mean, Grillowana Kiełbasa, like, I'm sorry, but I am worried that I'm not the one to unban you, you know, like, I'm just a random dude with internet connection. So, I mean, I'd love to, you know, do all kinds of things for you, but I'm not the moderator on our big, you know, CDPR channel, so my friend, I cannot do that for you. Try to appeal, you know, try to appeal to the mods. I think that is the best. Grillowana Kiełbasa, you're a good guy or good girl, because I don't know your gender. Good person. Grillowana Kiełbasa, you're a good person, you know, so show yourself from a good side, and I'm sure that you will be given a chance. So, I see already Small Sandayu with us. Small Sandayu, that's Kira. Kira is our in-game photographer. Thank you so much, Kira, for being here. I have a sixth sense for when Cyber Ninja gets played. I see. Apparently, you know, when I was playing, I was actually thinking about you. So yes, that was Cyber Ninja for you, my dears. So now, let's play something for our, let's say, Gopniki friends. You probably recognize it as well. Hello, Kira. Great to have you with us. So, my dears, I'm already seeing some questions in the chat. Let me jump quickly to it. Uranium Bullet asks, what's your opinion on adding a new difficulty that adds additional gameplay mechanics for difficulty and not just an artificial increase in enemy health damage? It could be called Psycho difficulty and can add healing cooldowns toxicity, for example. I mean, if you're asking about Cyberpunk specifically, well, I mean, I cannot, you know, speak about it much because I'm not a gameplay designer, you know, so I'm not a guy that takes most decisions regarding this specific topic. But when it comes to my own opinion, though, when it comes to the design, I personally really love it. I just realized that our camera is a bit too high and you guys can't see me too much. Let me correct it. That's better. Like, I actually really love it, you know, when games do this, when you can have this, you know, difficulty level that actually requires you to use actually lots more different features and so on in the game to really beat the game. I remember, actually, Witcher 2, I think, is a pretty decent example of that. Because if you were playing on the, oh god, I forgot, Iron, was it called? The difficulty level that was added in the enhanced edition of The Witcher 2. I don't remember exactly how it was called, but the difficulty level added there actually really required you to like craft shit, you know, because you wouldn't be able to survive otherwise. So like personally, I really like that kind of stuff. I really think it's actually a cool approach, you know. I believe that there was like one game that I was reading about, but I never played it, so I don't remember the title. When together with the harder difficulty level, you also had enemies that were like more intelligent. So that's actually pretty interesting way, you know, to make things more difficult, you know, or to be perceived more difficult. So I think it's actually pretty awesome way to approach the difficulty level. So it's not only, you know, the HP scaling and armor scaling and shit, but actually much more. Venus 96 asks, hey Pablo, are you more excited to work on and release CP expansion or next Witcher? God damn it, I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say. Like I think in this time, at this point in time, Cyberpunk expansion, and the reason being because it's like, you know, it's something that I am working on much closer on, as I know much more of it. But you know, I'm also like helping when I can, of course, you know, the team working on the Witcher project. So I think Cyberpunk first, but when we ship it, then probably Witcher. Who knows? You know, who knows what I will think? You know, Malchivik 1 wrote, "Hello from Mexico. Hello from Warsaw, my friend." Shraft asks, when is CDPR opening New York office, so I can work there? I don't know, my friend. But thank you for the hint. Thank you for the hint. Healing cooldown would be best addition to the game. It's literally health cheat. It's literally health cheat. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Machiavelli. I know what you mean. Okay, let's look into actually some cool music for the mood. So I'm not sure if Smasher's wife with us, but I thought about some music. That would fit the moment nicely. I hope Smasher's wife is has a sixth sense as well. Camille wrote hello from Trójmiasto. Hello, Camille. Hello. Pablo asks if I will be working on the new Witcher game full-time after Cyberpunk expansion ships. I'm not sure, Pablo, if I'm able to say it, what I will be doing. I'll be working on the games for CDPR, yes. I will be doing things for the company. I'm not sure if I'm able to say, you know. I will be working on things. Yes, typical Saska, oh thank you. You know. Wait, there is a new Witcher game? Well, I mean, Sarah, it's being made. Sarah, Norm. How did you miss the announcement of the new Witcher saga, Sarah? Tell me that. It literally broke the internet at the time when it was announced. How did you do it? Yeah, I'm seeing Trójmiasto, Trójmiasto and so on. That's cool. This soundtrack is so banger that even if you mute the music, it's still going in boss fight. That is pretty banger. That is pretty banger, Machiavelli. Okay, my dears, because there's more going on. So another thing is, just recently, I think it was 7th of July, so that we are talking like 3 days ago. The new standalone expansion for Gwent has been shipped and released. You know, exactly. Question from Shihem. I'm sure. I'm hoping I'm reading your name right, friend. Can you play Gwent Rogue Mage? So I don't yet have the game, but I am going to play it. I actually thought about playing a bit of it on stream. Why not? We can play some of it. We can play some of it. Probably not today yet because I don't yet have the game installed. But we are going to. Why not? We can play it next time. You know, to see it. I've seen that, you know, people in most cases are enjoying the game, you know, are enjoying the roguelike formula combined with that Gwent game. Joanna asks, can you approach on CDPR's new marketing approach? I mean, you know, Asha, I'm not a marketing guy, right? You know it. You know it. So I'm not really sure if I can comment on anything, like, and can give you, like, some educated answer. I'm just a random dude with internet connection. I mean, if you have any more specific questions, Asha, just shoot and we can talk about it. But like in general, I think I've already said everything that should be said about this topic. BA Preda wrote cool 20-year anniversary hoodie you got there. Yeah, exactly. I was speaking about it. You know, you have the you have our samurai and Witcher here signs here. You know. 2002 and 2022, you know, it's actually funny because like it has these pockets, right? And inside the pockets you had this scarf that is sewed in, and you know what it is? It's something to clean up your glasses, you know. It's something to clean up your glasses, actually, or your console, right? If you have a Switch or something. Actually, like the always like CDPR's clothing. Always has like so many like cool fucking things, and like I remember the Cyberpunk like sweatshirt, I guess we got, has this like zip pocket here where you can put your like you know how'd you call it, business cards in, and in the same time you have this like I don't know, like a string on a roll so that you can like put on different like access passes and so on it, so that you can have it by your belt, so when you're like on all kinds of like events and so on, you can like quickly, you know, use it, like use it, put it back, you know. Really I really like the way how it works. So we can buy the hoodie from CDPR shop. I actually don't think so, because there's like actually lots of gear that is being made just for us, as just as the members of the team, you know. But you know, there is actually pretty simple way, well, maybe it's not that simple, but pretty simple way to actually get that kind of stuff, which is like, hey, just start working for us, you know. Pretty decent way, I would say, where we can buy this hoodie. I don't think Rintaha that we can actually that you can buy it, you know, anywhere, to be honest. So easy, yeah, easy. Well, I mean, I mean, you know, I am full of faith into you guys. Besides, like, hey, look at Small Sandayu, you know. Kira was with us here for like what, a year? I think so, a year on the streams and so on. And Kira put work into, you know, mind into getting actually, you know, getting into Red, you know, figuring out actually what to do and how. And I'm proud of Kira for that, you know. Really proud. Are you kidding me? Kamil said. What do you mean, Kamil? Of course I'm not kidding. Lol, what a genius. Thank you. Oh, Small Sandayon. No need to cry. All good, my friend. All good, my friend. By the way, Kira, I don't know, have you been to the 20 anniversary party? I was looking around for you. I have to admit, but I didn't see you. So, Venus asks what Kira has been working on. I mean, you know, ask Kira. You couldn't go. I get it. I understand. You know, we had some people actually from different teams who couldn't join. I want this chair. Trek, he wrote. I mean, I bought this chair too. Like, you know, Like, I just didn't get, you know, like some things in the company we get and some I buy, you know, because I'm a CD Projekt RED fanboy, you know. Like, if there's actually any fanboy in the world, it's fucking me. You know, I tell you that. By the way, do you guys see it here? You know, what I have here on the wall? Here in the corner, do you see it? Here in the corner on the wall. Can you recognize that, what that is? Is it Roach? Well, I mean, kinda. Yes, it is. It is a display. It is a Witcher display. Witcher 4 art. Writer wrote. Well, I mean, not exactly. Yes, it's a Gwent card. Do you guys recognize what Gwent card that is? Witcher Sync wrote, no, you're wrong. I'm the biggest CDPR fan. Okay. I guess. Connor, great to have you with us, my friend. Guys, Connor is our destruction artist. Amazing to have you with us. Connor, have you actually been to our 20th anniversary party? Because I didn't see you. Oh no, I actually think I did see you. There was like so many people. I think I saw you passing at some point. Yes, you have been. Exactly. I thought I saw you passing, but exactly we didn't talk because I think I was talking to someone, but I remember you passing. Yeah, we saw each other next to the bar. I remember. Rivorvolo Salota, great to have you with us, my friend. Did you guys think about making Gwent-like minigame in Cyberpunk with tarot cards? Machiavelli asks. I don't think we had this exact discussion. Like, I think the tarot cards from the beginning were supposed to be tarot cards, and they were supposed to be what they end up being in the game. Like, at the very beginning, as I mentioned some time ago on a stream, like, we had an idea, and that actually came from our art team to actually do it like this. That first, they wanted really to have those cards just as a visual, but then Mateusz Tomaszkiewicz and Marcin Blacha, they actually both really wanted to turn it into something bigger, and then they started discussing it and turned it into what you basically have in the game right now. Sadek roast Sukup. No, it's not a succubus. Those are musicians of Blaviken, my friends. Musicians of Blaviken, the Gwent card. Do you know it? Exactly. Musicians of Blaviken. You know why? I absolutely love that card. You know, I think it was drawn by Anna Podedvorna, one of our senior concept artists. Anna's amazing, by the way. She has a great Twitter account. If you want to follow her and check up her stuff. She's absolutely insane. And this is what she drew. And this is actually from the quest that from the Fairy Tale Land quest that Philip Weber made. And that was one of the quests that I sort of like I gave Philip to do. Like I asked him, hey Philip, just could you like work on this piece of the story? And he did a tremendous job. He had this idea, he like developed it and so on. He added so much stuff. Oof. Leban, get started.
We had to pay the price.
It's good, guys, that you're here. It will really cure your depression, you know. We can all enjoy Rococo music, Joanna Swelke wrote. That's pretty Rococo, I agree. This is the song. Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
You lit a flame that consumed my hate. I'm now one for reminiscing, but I traded all for your sweet.
I'm not depressed, I do Coke. I mean, you mean the Coca-Cola. I hope you do the Coke Zero though, because you know, the actual Coke has a lot of sugar. I switched to Coke Zero, you know, so I'm in a Coke Zero club now. Camby, thank you so much, my friend, for the Prime. I just realized that you subbed. Sorry for missing it before. The only way to get the hoodie is date a red and steal it. Oh god. Okay. I hope that I think that there are like simpler ways. Delamain21 actually mentioned Black Rayla. Black Rayla was such an incredibly cool character in the Thronebreaker. You know, guys, like I played Thronebreaker, doing all of the bad choices to literally keep Black Rayla in my crew, because like you had to do so much like screwed stuff to actually keep her in your crew. And I remember talking to Mateusz Tomaszkiewicz, who was like behind the design a lot of the things in Thronebreaker, and I told him, Mati, there is this moment, you know, when if you keep Black Rayla till the very end, which you can do, she doesn't show up anymore. And I was asking why I have her in my party and she doesn't show up anymore. And Mati was like, yeah, because we actually assumed that there will be such a tiny amount of players that will actually keep her, because you had to do all the worst choices in the game to really keep her, that like nobody will have her at that time, and we just forgot and missed that. I was like, god damn it, I like that character so much. And I played in Polish, and I don't know who was the voice actress for Black Rayla, but damn it, she was like so really well written and really well acted. Just super good combination for me. So yeah, I love that character, by the way. Revolver Salota wrote, I know that Banan said goodbye to CDPR, bywaj to him. Yeah, Revolver, actually, like, we had a longer conversation with Banan, you know, about work and about everything, and, you know, he is just taking a break, as he wrote, you know, he is just taking a break. But we had a really good hug, and we danced together, you know, with Banan. Oh, Kiros wrote, I think it was Lydia Sadova. Oh, that is really possible that Lydia Sadova was the Black Rayla. That is possible. It was. Show off hoodie, please. I mean, Smasher's wife, you're a bit late. I was playing your song, by the way, before. Yes, so this is 20th anniversary hoodie, you know, with Samurai and Witcher insignia here on the side, you know. Has a hoodie here, and has this, like, you know, pockets, and here's something to clean up your glasses or your console. You know, if you're playing. I love it. We got it as members of Red Team, you know, for our anniversary. Yeah, thank you, Grillowana Kiełbasa. Lydia Sadowa, exactly. Yo, Paweł Sasko, good music, Kusieks wrote. Thank you, Kusieks. Well, I mean, I was not the one who composed it. It's Piotr Adamczyk, the absolute fucking badass, who made that music, but hey. Hello, Gizmo, great to have you with us. Okay, guys, so I think that I have depressed you enough with this, and that is a perfect moment to switch to playing some Cyberpunk 2077. I think I mentioned everything. So I talked to 20th anniversary party, I talked to our swag, I talked to our anniversary streams. Please make sure to watch it. It was a lot of cool stuff that Marcin talked about. If you are actually really liking, like, you know, I would say behind the scenes stories and so on, Marcin talked actually quite a lot of them. I would say he talked about quite many of them, you know, during the stream. So I hope that you will see it. And I talked about the new standalone Gwent expansion. Was there anything else? Oh yes, I know what I missed. Nowadays there's like so much going on, actually. So I missed to mention the Zach Aguilar. Did you guys see the message from Zach Aguilar, who is playing the David Martinez in Cyberpunk Edgerunners? I've shared a message from our Cyberpunk Edgerunners account on my Twitter. If you want to check it out, there is like a recording from Zach as well that he made when the voice acting Yes. So I hope that you have also seen the message from Zach. Pablo asks, is it a fun game? So Pablo, I didn't play it. I've seen only the reviews and comments in the community from people, and people seem to say yes. So that is as much as I know, my friend. That is as much as I know about it. So I hope that I hope you will like it. I hope you'll like it. Like, I think if you're I think if you're a fan of like roguelikes, and if you're a fan of the Gwent, or not even Gwent, but just Witcher in general, that could be something you'll enjoy. Yes, my chums, we see the game, right? Don't we? Don't we? I know the game is mute. I know, because that's intentional, because I set it in the settings like this. Do you have a sound?
And so he always does it first. And I...
Do you have a sound? Because we are just next to Brendan. No audio? Pablo. I just said that I was turning off the audio. I know that it's delayed. No, I can hear. Yes, so there is an audio, right? Yes. I actually remember... I was watching one of the bigger streamers. Jesus, I don't remember who that was. I think it might have been Dr. Disrespect. And I remember him like playing one of the games. I remember him playing one of the games on stream. He was playing some Return to Tarkov or something, sure, as he always plays. And there was this moment when like everyone was literally trolling him that there's no sound. But I'm not talking about the game, but I'm talking about and the chat, but actually Escape from Tarkov. Exactly. Not the chat. The players with whom he was in the game, like 4 dudes or something, literally were pretending that they don't know who he is, and they were pretending that they can't hear him. It was like one of the funniest moments I remember, like because he literally believed that they can't hear him, and I thought that you guys trying to pull off something like this on your old Sasko, here on a stream. He probably got really mad. No, I think actually he got much more confused. He got much more confused. But you know what? It made really enjoyable clip. It made really enjoyable clip. So here you go. No sound, Giapollo. Thanks, Giapollo. But no, I'm not believing you, my friend. Especially, but I have the Twitch studio configured in a way that I see the sound that your guys getting, right? So outside of just the sound being there, I see, like the bars of the sound that you guys are getting. So don't worry, old Sasko. Okay, thanks. Thanks, El Bugado. Dr. Disrespect would be an amazing Johnny, don't you think? I mean, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, maybe he's a man of many talents, as they say. So who knows? Okay, let me look at one of the questions, and I'm jumping into the game. You said before that all you've got for the Baron quest from Witcher 3 was something like Ciri meets the Baron and Geralt is supposed to get info about Ciri from Baron. Yeah, roughly. It was a bit more, but that was basically a message with like half a page of text. It's super vague, so it makes me wonder, were Crones your idea, and is story team usually this vague? So no, Crones were not my idea. Crones were actually something that our story team came up with, but they basically essentially came up with the witches on the swamps and their role in the story, and then it was between story team and concept art team and quest team, those 3 teams bouncing ideas and developing, and trying to find out like a idea, how to do it, came up with that. And Crones were drawn by Jan Marek, our senior concept artist or expert concept artist at this point. Janek is like really specialized in like drawing like very traditional Slavic things. I would say, and his designs are insane. Like I remember the Weaves Brewers, and fucking forgot the name of the third one. But in English. The Weaves Brewers and the third one, I remember when he shown us that, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is like, yeah. So, it was. So basically, this is what happened. It was like started by the story team, and then basically the idea is we're bouncing between concept art, quest, and story in those three departments, and that kinda. Usually how it is. Nowadays it kind of changed slightly because there's also a cinematic department and also open world department because our games are a bit bigger and more complex, I would say, than when it was at the very beginning, The Witcher times. But this is how it started, my friend. So yes, and for the Baron, I had slightly more than this one sentence. That one sentence was the gist, was the meaning of that thing that they got. But that was like few paragraphs, was half a page of text, basically. My part, because there were like other parts in the same story outline. There were parts that became other quests later, but the Bloody Baron this is kinda how it started. Yep. And the question was, is the story team always this vague? Not really, not really. It always depends on the level and the time of the production. Like that was actually very early, and the production was like 2012, I believe, when this whole thing started. So at that time, we didn't have yet this many things developed and like sort of established. So at that time, naturally everything were pretty vague yet because we just didn't. It just takes time to get into detail. You know what I mean? Like it just takes time to actually like, hone all the detail, understand it, and so on, dive in. And so but basically very often the story team is actually giving much more details. But at the very, very beginning, it's quite general. My chums, let's play Brendan. Okay? Let's play Brendan.
I'm the one trying to save the relationship. Ugh, I feel like such a gonk.
He's the gonk here, Theo. Not you. You have so much love and empathy to give to people like him. But at what cost?
I know this can all feel like too much. But you have your own happiness to worry about, Theo. We can't always help other people.
Thanks, Brendan. What would I do without you? I gotta go now. But thanks for listening to all my bitching.
I bet you even
Interesting.
Donald Lundy sometimes goes through a whole tub of ice cream and 3 packets of tissues.
Brandon, you are the sweetest person I know.
Damn it.
I'll see you later.
Brendan is sweet talking her, Brendan is sweet talking her. I mean, seriously. Theo Price. Okay, Theo. Well, smooth Brendan, exactly. Brendan is pulling the smooth moves, Did you see Stranger Things 4 Vol 2? Voitas asks. Yes, I did, Voitas. It was so good. Like, I love Eddie's fucking solo. I was laughing my ass off, to be honest, at the moment when, like, Eddie goes at the van and starts playing. I don't want to spoil it too much, but, like, that solo is epic. I really like the way how the writers developed the Stranger Things. I have to say it's probably one of my more enjoyable series. I still enjoy The Boys more. And consider it the better and stronger series. But again, it's like it's at the top for me with the Mr. Robot, The Wire probably, but The Wire is still on my list. I was told by Tomek Marchewka, our associate story director, that I'm going to love it. So I'm assuming with The Wire that I'm going to love it, but like Stranger Things, The Boys are like one of the more favorite series, and of course, Mr. Robot, as I mentioned. Pavel, what's your overall time gameplay in Cyberpunk? I mean, in this session, it's 160 hours right now. I assume that will be like 250 when I finish the game. Something like that, maybe like 240, maybe. But I don't think so. It will be probably quite a lot. Oh yeah, I see hearts from Homelander. Just guys, please no spoilers on the chat for any of the shows, okay? kind of sad that vending machine is her best friend, Starfish wrote. Yeah, exactly, Starfish. I mean, this is exactly what the story was about, you know. The Deep, Eurodine wrote. Yeah, the Deep is very interesting character, very interesting. Okay, my dears, let me play the game, okay? To see how many hours you have in the safe, Pablo Sasco. I've seen it on GOG, you know, and that was like 160 something. Yeah, Karl Urban is real life Giga Chat. Fucking love Karl Urban. I actually didn't know him before this show, and Sapphire actually told me about that actor, that guy. And then we started watching, like, Sapphire actually made me aware, you know, who that is and so on. So it was really, really awesome. He was writer of the Rohan? Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Yeah, Judge Dredd. Exactly. Exactly. Judge Dredd. Absolutely. Have you seen Judge Dredd? Of course I did. Of course I did, Machiavelli. That's a thing, you know. That's why it was so interesting that I didn't know. Small Sundial Star Trek? Oh, did Karl Urban play in Star Trek? Okay. Again, didn't know. Fucking diabolical. Yeah, exactly. This is like one of the most iconic things that Karl Urban says in that series, like fucking butcher, you know, and he's diabolical. It's his bones. Oh, his bones in Star Trek. Okay, I'm not too versed in Star Trek, I have to admit. He was also in Thor Ragnarok. Oh, I didn't. Oh, he was in Thor Ragnarok. I did see it, but I have no idea. I had no idea. Urban for Morgan Blackhint. Shraft 2K wrote. Yes, my friend. Yes. Let me talk to Brandon. Guy with the stuff. Right. Karl Urban is literally in every movie, and Pavel's like, who is that man? No, I wasn't like, who is that man? I don't want to make it sound disrespectful. It was just me being fucking uneducated moron, you know? That's basically what it was, okay? It's not about Karl Urban. Karl Urban's fucking awesome. Anyway, let me talk to Brandon. Guys, did you guys miss his jokes? We did miss his jokes, right? Like, smash his wife. Don't laugh, you didn't hear the joke yet. Pablo asks, Morgan Black confirmed. Pablo, I'm may ask Machiavelli, absolutely. I'm not even going to comment on this. Okay, guys, you're laughing on the chat, but we need to hear that joke before we laugh, okay?
Hey, Brendan, got any jokes for me today?
What do you get when you're fired by a corp? Severed and put in a package!
Okay, that one was fucking disastrous. That was diabolical. That was horrifying. I actually, like, I don't know. I think it was Camille last time who saw that those jokes are getting worse and worse. You know, just fucking like clear like dad jokes. 28 stab wounds. Brandon feels good, man. Canned laughter. Lol butcher quadding, exactly. Dark humor. Chuparaman. Oh, I'm pretty sure that I know what you wanted to say by stare and 3 dots. I love dark humor and offensive ones. Machiavelli wrote. I don't know, Machiavelli. By some reason, I think we all kind of felt that you did. I'm pretty sure that El Bugat also likes fucking dark humor, considering that he always writes that you know, Woodman did nothing wrong. So I'm pretty sure that it has to be the humor El Bugat enjoys. Science fiction perso. Pavel, what do you think of the criticism of The Witcher 3 that it doesn't do enough to reference the first 2 games and instead acts like a direct sequel to the books? I mean, I pretty much agree, you know. I pretty much agree. Like, I remember, like, when we were designing the quests and so on, like, each one of us has been like delving into the books, into the games you know, to do that. Like, you know, for instance, like the fact that you meet Thaler, you know, in The Witcher 3. I'm hoping that I do not spoil anything. Or like the fact that you can actually meet Letho, you know, in The Witcher 3. I even made it, and that quest was made by Dennis Zotebir, my dear friend, now a senior quest designer in Guerrilla. And Dennis made it, and we together plotted it out so that he will be in the Battle of Cormoran too. So, like, I mean, I think The Witcher 3 has a lot to do with the first two games. You know, like, first expansion, right? Shani shows up. I really wanted to have her there, of course, you know, because I was surrounded by the story team and others who really wanted Shani as well. That was made possible. But, I mean, you know, the question is, you know, how much do you want to have The Witcher 3 reference previous games? Like, you know, like, in a way, each game needs to be a standalone in its own because of the fact that if those games are coming every 3, 4, 5 years, even 6 years, then, you know, the players that are playing your new game that you just released, they didn't most likely play the previous game and the previous game, in most cases. So it's just like, if you would start like maneuvering and plotting it out that everything is in a way reference, and of course I'm exaggerating here, but if you would reference like shit ton, then it becomes really difficult, you know, for your audience players to actually grasp it, and just the entry barrier is too high. So I don't know, my friend. Like, I mean, we tried to strike the best balance that we could with that. But I do agree. Like, in most cases, like, I love referencing previous games. You know, that's why we did like quite a lot of it, I think. Well, anyway, a food for thought, I would say. Saj no Yorvet in Witcher 3. Patiskara1 wrote, yep, exactly. Oh, yes. I see Domidavi wrote Yorvet. The scientist experiments from The Witcher 2 can be found again in the Heart of Stone DLC. Oh, I didn't even know Sledgev. Mass Effect tried and colorfully failed in the end. Starfish wrote. Oh, you are you mean Starfish the Mass Effect 3 by the fail, or you mean like Andromeda? I'm not sure. I can wait for the public discussion about how CDPR supposed Blood and Wine with Cyberpunk expansion. It will happen. Domator, could you please expand your point? Because, like, I'm not really sure what do you mean by that. Oh, how CDPR surpassed Blood and Wine with Cyberpunk expansion. It will happen. I can wait for the public discussion about how surpassed Blood and Wine with Cyberpunk expansion. Well, Domator, sorry, I understood your point. You were actually fully understandable, and sorry, I'm just fucking slow today. My friend, I really hope so, I would say. You know, like, I know that I want to make sure that we deliver you guys something that you will love to play and will be proud of. You know, that's the plan. If this means surpassing Blood and Wine, maybe this is what it means. I'd love that. That is like a very high bar, but you know, I'd love that. I'll definitely do everything I can. Witcher 5 remastered when? Sarah Norm asks. Sarah, did you play Witcher 4 already, by the way, if you're asking for Witcher 5 to be remastered? Have you watched very long videos of Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 by Joseph Anderson? Pavel asks. Pavel, I obviously did, my friend. I think someone already asked that question before. Like, we actually love Joseph Anderson. His critics are incredibly well done. Incredibly well done. Like, that's one of the better, I would say, Witcher critique content that you can really get, you know, on the in the internet somewhere. So, Blood and Wine is like a new game. Machiavelli said, yeah, it was pretty big. I agree. El Bugata said for that they would need to create a new map for Cyberpunk 2077. Don't think they will. Well, I mean, my friends, so we have diverted into discussions about the future content. So, you know what I have to say, that we won't be talking here about the future content. But I just wanted to mention that, you know, I'm doing every day like 120%. To give you like the best fucking thing we can, you know, and I know the team is doing too. Like there's so many people like really devoted to this game in the studio. And like when we had 20th anniversary party, you know, when everyone was there and we're just sitting together and talking and just like, you know, enjoying it and laughing and just like feeling this amazing atmosphere together. It was so great, you know, to feel it again. So I'm very hopeful for the future. But again, you know, I'm always like a very positive guy when it comes to like I'm really having difficulty to be negative when it comes to like seeing things and so on. So I need to like always tone myself down, you know, not to be too excited and too hopeful and too, yeah. But anyway. Hello chat, I'm new here. Is this the stream where we design Cyberpunk 2077 quests? Nico Leviru asks. Absolutely, you know, we have already designed a romance between the Smasher and the Lunchbox. So that was one. You know, so who knows what comes next? Do you know the Witcher 3 YouTuber X Letalis and Neon Knights? So I of course know the X Letalis. We watch, well, I do watch all of his videos. A lot of our Witcher crew does watch his videos. The Neon Knights, I think I've watched, but I cannot say that I'm too familiar. Like, I'm very familiar with X Letalis. The Neon Knights I'm definitely heard of, but I cannot like recall right away like one video that I watched. While with X Letalis I know so many of them. Pinky Road, we trust you guys and can wait for the expansion. Thank you so much, Julian. I really appreciate it, man. El Bugado, I hope the expansion will expand hacking in cyberspace. Make this part of the game shine much more, please. And also Rogue AI's Black Hole, the main focus, El Bugado said. Well, I mean, I cannot comment on it, but thank you for your comment, El Bugado. I'm also glad because it means that you have liked those elements in the base game. So, you know, because you like more. Do you play Witcher with a 3 with mouse, keyboard, or controller? I play nowadays with mouse, with my, you know, Cyberpunk mouse, basically because of the fact that I need to often switch, you know, from the game to Twitch Studio, and it's just a pain in the ass to use the controller. I used to use controller always, because I also have a present that I got from my dear Sapphire, you know. So this is a custom controller that my dear girlfriend has basically made for me. This was made by Pope. You probably know Pope. I really like the Xbox controllers. Like for me, they're like actually much more, how would you say it, comfortable and ergonomic than the PlayStation controllers. I have this like custom, you know, Cyberpunk controller that I'm using sometimes when I'm playing, especially in work, you know, when I have to check something on the in the game. But in most cases, I'm on keyboard and mouse because it's just much easier to use Twitch Studio here, you know. Yeah, sexy ass controller. Pinky said, yeah, it's awesome. I love it, you know. Machiavelli said driving car with controller is best. Oh, you say so. I really didn't. I didn't drive in the controller past 1.5, so I don't know actually. Like I don't think I tried it on the controller. Maybe I did. But I don't remember. Like definitely use mostly mouse and keyboard. Tylko zwiedzam, which means like I'm only visiting. Tylko zwiedzam, thank you for the prime, my friend, and hello. Great to have you with us on the chat. Okay, my dears, we need to play this. We need to play this because we are fucking talking so much.
Who's that girl you were talking to?
Oh, you mean Theo? She's my bestest friend.
Bestest friend?
Gosh, she's so nice. And pretty. And sensitive. I like talking to her. Definitely way more fun than pumping out caramel lattes.
Why do I get the feeling that judging people on how they look and feel is ever so slightly beyond you?
Hogwash. If I couldn't analyze people, how would I know whether to recommend a daring dairy instead of a Tiancha?
Alright, Brandon. Damn it. Brandon, you dirty boy. You dirty boy, Brandon. Theo looks like Joss? Oh, does she? I'm not sure. Actually, that's an interesting comment. Pavo. 5 Kileto says, hi Pavo, after update 1.5 I finished Cyberpunk 2 times, and when there is a new patch and some news, update. My friend, thank you so much for playing the game, first of all, and thank you so much for finishing it. The new update will be announced via our official channels, my friend. As you can imagine, I cannot talk about it here, on it, you know. But thank you for being here, you know. As if beauty algorithms haven't been implemented already. Yeah, good point. Hey, what's up, Chooms? Plotsy wrote. Hello, Plotsy. Good to have you with us. SCS Gwynblade says, hey, Pavo, will they add New Game Plus soon? My friend, I mean, I cannot really talk about any future updates, as you can imagine. And the New Game update, I mean, that's mostly a question to our gameplay team, my friend. So that's not even something that I would know about or be able to speak about, you know. But thank you for your passion for the game. I love, you know, the fact that you guys are still asking, you know, about updates for this game. It actually really is really nice to know. Okay, you're sentient. I overestimated you.
You said you liked some people more than others. Earlier, you thought of a joke. You're sentient. You've got to be.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. Which would mean I'm overheating and my circuits are frying. Not fun at all.
That's what I thought. Take care, Brendan.
Okay. Here you go. So I think like I think that was the next piece of Brendan. Okay, bro. Like, I like so much, you know, the way how his face is done, you know. And you can see here that he's actually wearing a tiny suit. You can see here, look at his tie. Look at his tie. You know, and his shirt. So classy. Brendan's so classy. Yeah, look at his cute tie. You know, I'm actually really looking forward to some like cosplay contests and so on, or you know, and another time we know when somebody comes up with a crazy cosplay idea and cosplays the Brandon. I think that would be glorious. Vanilla Ava wrote, Brendan is the goodest boy in Night City. Oh, if you say so. Brendan Romans when little outfit, so cute. Okay. Oh yes, and Brendan has a little apron like a barista. Yeah, that's true actually, you know, the pink apron. Look at the pink apron. Because I pointed it out to the shirt and the tie, but we didn't talk about the apron, you know. Camille, we'll check it out later. I want to now go and play the pieces. We are going to play another part with, that's exactly what I believe we're supposed to do. Because yes, here we have still the parade. Takemura's waiting. He is a very patient man. We have some beats on the brat and full on the hills to finish, which is the tarot cards. Highwayman, obviously. Oh yes, this is about Bezizes, so that will have to wait for a bit. And then we have the one about Judy. Okay. Okay, Chum, so we are going to go and wait now. Team Juby, exactly. Team Juby reunited. Let me save the game, my friends. Let's wait for her to arrive. Juby, my beloved, Val Alvarez said. Hello, Val Alvarez, by the way. Great to have you with us. Hey, Nehudan. Nice that you are with us as well. Meet with Judy and the dolls. Okay, so we are already... Oh, right, because it's already evening or afternoon.
About to know my rat.
Cool.
Come on, what's the matter? What's going on?
It's nothing.
Okay, except nothing I can do if you don't tell me.
Guess that's that.
Oh man, you're screwing with my head.
There's that tone. Yelling comes easy. Taking me out somewhere? That fucking board is on the impossible.
I am not yelling. Said yourself, we got everything here. Shoes, stores, eateries.
That's all you ever dreamed of.
That is such a long
Okay.
chat.
Good to know.
Cool. You know, you can see here that they are good friends and a couple. You know, okay. I'm not yelling every person who yells. Yeah, exactly. Every person, exactly, you know. Serious relationship problems, exactly. Dude likes eateries. Yeah. Oh, that lady has mouse slippers? Lol. Like, I mean, honestly, the clothing in this game, there's like so many different like variants and items, you know, how people are looking and so on. Jesus. Dangerous fucking place. Okay.
Hey, V. You ready?
Try as I might. Can't imagine that. Not even fucking close.
じゃあなんでこんな堅苦しい生活をしなきゃいけないの？何が警備料金？
I love the live translation, by the way, feature. This is like such a cool element.
Hey, not so loud.
And then, like, I love it because, like, it's like unique for Cyberpunk world in a way. And also because I've never seen it in any game before. To do something like this. That you have those moments of, like, the mother tongue that are being, like, natively translated. Very awesome. I really like it, you know. You need, like, some fucking sweeping classes, by the way. Like, look how dirty this place is.
What?
Doing shoddy job. Very nice hat. Oh god. I don't want to know where this mug was before. Let's move on. Wow. Tom looks like a look at them. Holy fuck. Pavel, we need mouse slippers for V to wear. Glacialalia Road. Okay, cool. She just loves her job, yeah, apparently. Yeah, look at that gang, though. Damn. Hey, Tom. Fucking looking serious, man.
What's up with you?
I'm just looking at you, chums. Roxane also fucking dressed like she's ready to kill them. And look at the beanie, you know? It's actually so funny. Because, like, I think this beanie is... Let me actually... I think in crafting, I have this, yeah, look at this. Durable emerald on speed polymer beanie. Look at that. So she actually took an actual fucking armor, you know? Roxane's ready, you know? That is like... Roxane's really ready. You can see it here. Damn it. Anyway, okay, well, Roxane in her armored beanie. Can't please all of you wind up with something worse?
V, get it
I'm not
together.
sure. She went and crafted, yeah, exactly. Protecting the dome. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Viewerdyne. Yeah, the beanie changes everything for sure. Exactly. She was like, I need to protect, you know, the head, you know, so I'm not getting shot. Let's talk to them. Talk to Tom.
You nervous, Tom?
How'd you know?
First time you've done anything like this. Just imagine you're doing what a doll does, just different program. You're great at that.
Okay. Some pep talk. Some pep talk. No, though.
What's up with you?
Pavel wrote, I hope that the animation related to cars and transitions between those animations in cutscenes will be improved one day. It was probably the most distracting me when the car teleports every few meters, although I really appreciate everything else. Interesting. Thank you, Pavel, for this comment.
get it together.
That sounds actually like something that should be improved. NPC clothes in shops. Well, I mean, the NPC clothes in shops mean, well, some of them are in shops, but you know, they need to be always adjusted to be like wearable by our dear V. So it's not as simple as just putting them into the shops.
So glad he came.
Mulled it over in my head. Y'all were right. Sometimes the only rational course of action is a kick in the nuts and a bullet between the eyes.
Did I teach you that? I didn't know, but I mean, maybe I did. Apparently, I did.
What's up with you?
Yeah. I'm just just you know, enjoying the chat. Johnny's staring. Johnny's stare, exactly. Johnny, what are you staring at? Probably at Tom, I bet.
V, get it together.
Once you start modding clothes and weight paint shit, you understand why some clothes aren't available for V. Oh yeah, Pinky, exactly. You lose the armor logic in games. What do you mean I have no armors? Did you see the hat? Yeah, exactly. Words of wisdom, Roxane.
What's up with you?
What's up with me? I was just checking what the chat has to say, Juby. But great to hear you. Where is your armor, though, Juby?
Any idea how I can get to Hiromi?
Pulled the blueprint, got it all figured out. Okay, not all, but we're good on the penthouse. Best bet's to access it from the service level. Got a way in from there.
Okay, I can advise something to Roxane. I cannot advise anything to Tom. I hope Tom is going to be fine.
Just remember, let the behavioral chip do what it wants. Got no time to deliberate and weigh decisions. Just follow your instincts. Freeze, tense up even for a second. Could cost you your life.
Damn, Chooms. This sounds like we may die. The mouse slippers enhance my sneaky skills, Vanilla said. Absolutely. You can fucking sneak to the
V, get it together.
fridge at night, you know. Where's Maiko?
And Maiko? Where's she?
Meeting with Hiromi to avoid raising any suspicions.
Okay.
She'll make him stay put until we're in.
Divergence, my friends. That's basically Kiroshi magic mouse slippers. God.
All right.
All
You
right.
going in?
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Okay. Wow, fucking hell. Me, Juby, and 2 killer dolls. Juby has a really long neck. Yeah. Wow. Tom was literally... I meant to say that he was... like... well... I'm not sure she liked this, Tom. Anyway, ride the elevator to the maintenance level.
After the break,
That looks like a Mendez level to me. Okay, my dears. Oh, I love elevator scenes when there's more characters.
Go straight to Clouds.
About fucking time.
That's cool.
Stay sharp. Gangoons might be lurking.
Okay, I'm staying sharp. Are you guys staying sharp? Joshi Spada wrote, "Hey Pavo, hope you're having a good weekend." Thank you so much, Josh. I'm having a decent weekend. We are playing Cyberpunk. And killing right now, we'll be killing some shit. Oh, by the way, Chooms, I need to save the game. Because do you remember what we did last time? We made a decision to play it with shittier weapons. And different weapons. Because, like, I am so... Wow, okay.
I'm going to kill you now!
That is not going to end well. There is a question if it's a backed call. No, this is the audio. I have the Judy connection on the audio call. That is actually intentional. But that was not intentional. That was not intentional at all. This is amazing stealth. Thank you, Smasher's wife. I put my carry pants on and decided to fucking time to stealth the shit out of it. Revolver, I have a question about a small thing. Do you sometimes in the studio wonder... sorry, Revolver, I need to hide because fucking bad people are hunting me while I'm trying to answer your questions. Do you sometimes in the studio wonder if it's worth designing a new outfit for important story characters so that they change them from time to time? Yes, we do. I have the impression that the devs rarely think about it, even in the best games, and I think it would be something interesting. Yeah, Revolver, I absolutely agree with you, and actually this is something we do quite often. We don't do it for like a lot of side characters, but in Cyberpunk, we do it quite often, and like, oh wow. We do it quite often, like for instance, when you are going to, for instance, for a date with Rogue, you can see that she changed her clothes, you know. When you're going for a action with her, you also can see it. So it's like the more important. Fuck, I can't play with that gun. You can see the more important fuck. More important characters in Cyberpunk always change their clothes. Okay. Juby almost got killed. Okay, we know how to play with this. I will switch to my badass weapons in a moment. But let me try another one. What is the... Oh, that's Bruja, okay. What is this one? Oh, okay. Because those weapons are like not upgraded or anything. I just intentionally wanted to like at least try playing with like different stuff. I will just use this close one as a finisher. Oh, holy fuck. Motherfucker appeared literally on my face. Leave my Judy. Judy's mine. No. Jesus Christ, dodging my bullets. Try this. Jesus. Okay. Damn, that is a big person. Interesting gun.
Oh, come on.
Okay. We are just hunting him down now. Who's hunting who? Oh, holy shit. He's definitely hunting me. I was joking. I literally didn't mean anything bad. I'm trying to headshot you. Just stay still. Jesus Christ. Bad people. Damn it. It was 3 enemies. Right? I think 3 or 4. Like this big sumo looking dude was tough as hell. I had to like shot him from close by with my Bruja.
What then? Everyone all in position?
Tom and Roxy should already be at Clouds.
Okay.
You go on Maiko's signal. They'll mop up security, you deal with Hiromi. But first, you gotta get into the penthouse.
Okay. I need to go to penthouse. We'll go, and I'll talk to you, Judy, in a second. I just wanted to check because there is this computer somewhere here. Oh yes. Excellent. Let me check it. I want to say I reached 500 hours in Cyberpunk and PS4, PS5. I literally cry when I reach 500, just halfway there to 1000. I love Cyberpunk and CDPR. You guys really are awesome. Never fade away, never stop fighting. Thank you so much, Clodus. Thank you for being here, and thank you for playing the game for so much time. I really hope that you had a great time. Chums, do you also think that there's not that much on this computer? Okay, at least somebody was definitely into politics in this computer. Look at this, and there's even a samurai website. Okay. Now, I think that. Wait, did I try to? Oh yes, this is the. Huh. Fucking hell, the ricochet. The ricochet is interesting. Whew. Okay, that wasn't me. What are you doing, Juby? Is everything okay? You're like messing around with a lot of like...
What's up with you?
I'm just enjoying your presence.
Get breach security. Get me in the penthouse.
Thought I could do it, but... Sorry, it's not gonna happen. Gotta manage on your own.
Okay.
Not coming with me?
More likely not to be detected if you're alone. Besides, I'll be more useful here. If they activate any alarms, I can override.
Okay. Okay. Sounds important. Sounds important. By the way, sorry, I wanted to stand here so that we can zoom on the tattoos. I love her tattoos, by the way. Looks so cool on her. The tattoos on Judy look so awesome, you know.
We get it together.
Honestly, just that shark. That shark with that heavy gun. Amazing. I play for a million hours and I never get bored. Thank you so much, Clodus.
What's up with you?
I'm reading the chat, Juby. Just be patient. Archie Gonzalez. Why companies insist on releasing games on PC and consoles simultaneously despite all of the problems with consoles versions? Wouldn't it be more beneficial if consoles versions was released, let's say, a year later? Not talking about CP per se, but in general. Archie Gonzalez, so I actually don't have too much knowledge regarding this, but as far as I know, this is a part of the part of the like how do you call it? Deals between manufacturers and so on, that like things have to be released in the same time, that so that no platform is really treated preferably, unless of course, you know, you as a studio, you belong to one of the big publishers, so then it's of course understandable when your game is primarily on one platform or two platforms and it's not coming everywhere. So like when you're an independent developer, in most cases, according to my knowledge again, it is like this, that the contracts specify that everything has to come up in the same time. And this is, of course, you know, dictated by the market, you know, and by the revenue. It's just like, because like if someone has, let's say, Xbox and PC, right? And the game came out first on PC, that person is going to most likely play it on PC and never buy it on Xbox. Or that person is going to play it on PC and never play it on PlayStation. So if consoles would be delayed, that wouldn't work from the economical standpoint. But again, I'm basing here on my, this answer on my developer knowledge. and I'm not taking care of the biz dev myself or all kinds of deals like this. So I really don't know any nooks and crannies regarding how those things are set up, you know. But basically, in the interest of everyone really in this ecosystem, it is like this, that the games are released in the same time for all the platforms, so that, you know, the revenue can come for all of the people that are, all of the companies, I guess, that are a part of that market. That's the way it works, you know. Like, if any of the platforms would be like left behind in a way, those platforms would be in a great disadvantage, you know. So naturally, that's not in the interest of anyone in that group. And also have in mind that, like, market is in general pretty divided. You know, there is very little players that actually have all kinds of platforms available, you know. Rarely someone has all of the platforms, and even when they do have all the platforms, rarely they play on all of the platforms, even when they have all of them, you know. Usually there is basically a strong preference, you know, for something, you know, just out of habit, for someone. So because of that, just also because you as a dev, you know, you want to make sure that people have the option to play your game, like, you know, like leaving completely like economical constraints and aspect aside. Like, I as a dev, I want all of the players to be able to play at the game that I made.
What's up with you?
And if someone is, sorry, that was my watch literally that turned on, I'll turn it off. If someone is not able to, you know, afford a certain console or a PC and so on, like, in a way it would feel like a punishment. So I think, like, for the, I would say the wealth of this whole ecosystem, it kind of has to be the way it is, you know. So yeah, I think that's the way, at least how it looks from my perspective, my friend. Jesus Christ, so many comments on the chat. I literally lost track of what is happening. My chums, let's jump to playing. Let's jump to playing. Okay, watch confirmed. G Apollo wrote. Well, I mean, yes, I just my watch sometimes when I mentioned Siri, when I answer Witcher questions,
V, get it together.
It thinks that I'm talking to it, you know. So that's why it's actually Pavo, get it together. Exactly, Sophie, I'm getting it together. Pablo said, okay, I'm back. That's a PT Pablo. We actually talked about such a cool shit when you were gone.
Okay, on my way.
Elevator's on the other side. Be safe.
Okay, Judy, I'm putting on my carry pants and going.
Blue moon, red menace, purple force. It's us, cracks.
Let's go to the roof.
How's the sitch?
One-sided clouds.
Night City.
Who's taking which floor?
I'll take the lower level. Tom will head upstairs.
We're all set.
Okay, so I have a whole crew on comms right now, basically. Mariano Kvart wrote, hello, how is it going? Big fan of CDPR here. Thank you for being here. I'm a big fan too, actually. Is the new Witcher game going to be on Unreal 5? Right, will it use Nanite and Lumen?
Jump down onto the balcony. Careful though, okay?
Okay, thanks. So as we have mentioned already and was announced, my friend, officially, that we are working on the Witcher Saga, and we are cooperating with the Epic Games, and the game that, the engine that we are going to be using, that we are using, is Unreal 5 for the new Witcher Saga, as it was mentioned. And I think that's as much as I can mention at this point. If you want to check like any official informations on the on our website, you can find that information also shared some time ago. Like we have partnered with Epic to make it happen. And in the same time, obviously, we are working on the expansion for Cyberpunk. Let me check it. Any hidden content that I wanna grab? Wow, this place is huge. Stylish slurper, road pog. I think that I hope that that's the reaction to the Unreal Engine 5. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome engine. There was also a question regarding Lumen and Nanite, but I cannot speak about it yet too much, my friends. You know, when the time comes, we will talk about it. Let us make it for you, basically. Let us make it. Okay, I think those doors are all closed. I hope your studio returns to this IP when it's all said and done for 2077. Well, I mean, for the studio to return to 2077, we would have to leave it first to be able to return, right? And nobody has left anything. So, just saying, right? Like, I hope that you guys know it's like we are working on things for you, right? Like, it's literally zero interest, you know, for us to leave the you know, this game. Okay. I'm supposed to find a way into Hiromi's penthouse. That looks like an entrance to me. Jesus. My V is strong. Holy heck. Do you have problems with your bosses with the fact that you appeared in the headlines of gaming news sites? Pavel, do I have problems with my bosses? No, not really. Not really. I mean, not really, Pavel. Like, of course, you know, I shouldn't be speaking about things that are not officially released. And, you know, like, sometimes there were situations when, you know, I said something, it was misunderstood or twisted, or I said too much, even though I don't think I did. But, you know, so of course, you know, that's not like too fucking rosy, you know, that kind of stuff is happening. But I don't think that my bosses, as you call them, have problem with that, because like they would have officially told me that. So far at least everyone was very supportive, you know, with the fact that I'm here talking to you, my dears. This begs to be checked. Wow. That's like one fucking quick way to go down in that ladder. Jesus, that is so... This is like such a cool sequence. Okay, those are all... Well, I would lock mine too, I have to admit. Can I get through here? Because I'm just literally like exploring some kind of terraces right now. Huh. I recognize this piece. This is where Iguana used to chill. Ooh. Can I actually get there through here? Don't forget you were going to talk to Mr. Bedovsky to get him on the stream. I mean, you know, it would be absolutely wonderful to have Adam on my stream, but you know, I do not think that you know, Adam would like to spend time like this here, even though, you know, he's a really awesome guy, honestly. What the hell? Oh, I'm literally going around the whole building, I think. Am I? I'm literally going around the whole building on the terraces. Is any of these doors openable? No, it's not. I actually think I literally went the full circle. Did I? Ooh. Well, so I did. But, okay, so there's no passage here, but there's this thing there. Okay, so I think I think we need to go up there, in this case. We have explored that fucking all around. Okay. So we went through here, we went through there. Let's go.
On my mark. Go!
Oh shit, they already are storming the fucking place. Okay, I see the bodyguards. Okay, my chums, I think this is going to be some serious shit. So, time to equip my better crap. Which one should I put here? Let's go with this one. Yeah. Yes, Skippy. Yes, Skippy, let's go countermass. Should I put those mods in? That's okay. Let's leave it as it is. Because we'll be wrecking them with that. Help Maiko, but don't accept her payment, please. We'll see, my friend, what we are going to do.
I'll be late. I told you I have shit tons of work. No, don't wait up. I don't want any fucking dinner. Everything you cook tastes like sawdust anyway.
Everything you cook tastes like sawdust? Wow, okay. Do you think we'll ever get to World's 30? I love this franchise, science fiction person said. I mean, I don't know, you know, I'm not a member of the Reality Pump anymore since, well, 11 years now. So I can't tell. I mean, hard to say, you know. It was fun working on a second, you know, to Worlds 2 and an expansion for it, but I don't know what are the plans of the studio at this point, so... Good. One last, my chums. Fucking quiet. This grill is fucking weird, like here. It's like so out of place. Like stylistically, it looks like, you know, an Uncle Tom or someone was here grilling. Okay. Can you hack it? Can I hack the grill? I don't think I can. Okay. Good. I got rid of the body nobody realized. Ooh. Holy heck. Where the hell is that dude that is seeing me? I think I need to go through that door. Can I break the glass? Oh. That is like fucking armored glass. Don't fuck with me. I told you guys that we are playing with a stealth this time, aren't we? Yeah. Guys, what happened to you? Holy hell. Wow. God damn it, they need to like, you know, invest in a better, they need to invest in like better mods and stuff. Stealth 15 out of 10. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So you say my stealth is like 15 out of 10. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. Job costs him arm and leg. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let me look really quickly at the chat. The people down there must be wondering what's happening exactly. Don't kill Maiko. Oh. Pablo will see. We'll see, because I think there's like 4 endings of this quest. I believe that's the case. I mean, 4 possibilities.
Punch the alarm.
Not if I got anything to say about it.
Okay. Interesting. I'm curious if somebody will pick up. No, it's busy. Cool. Okay. Wow, what happened to the books? You know, somebody was reading a lot here. Ooh, a shard. Okay, those are the new brain dances. Let me actually check the computer. You know, chop Maiko's head off. Jesus Christ, you guys always have like a contradictory ideas. You know, not much on this PC. Not much going on in this PC. The heck is this thing? Oh, it's a display, okay. Let me actually check this PC then. Sayonara Station, $, okay. Thanks for the offer. Oh god, I literally have sun into my computer and I can't read it. Maiko to Hiromi. I hope that in Cyberpunk they would have already solved that problem. But, you know, here you go. So Maiko is talking to Hiromi. Let's check out this story. What is happening here? Thank you for the generous offer to help organize the doll's work, but that's something that requires the right experience and intuition, so I don't think Forrest would be very helpful in this case. The dolls are doing well, the team's enthusiastic about their work, and we don't have any complaints from the clients. Most importantly, profit is on continuous rise. There's a saying in the streets, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If any problems arise, I'll be first to ask for assistance, and know that Forrest will gladly lend a help. According to Forrest, the dolls have too much freedom and do what they want. Clouds needs a man to steer the ship. Hiromi-san, could we meet and talk about the club in private? Very well. Come to my apartment. Bring the beady demos of candidates to replace Parker, and we will choose someone straight away. Damn it. Old lady voice is awesome. Oh, thank you so much. It would be funnier if you could add Asian accent. I can work on it, Machiavelli. Are CDPR members allowed to work on other projects, like Martin Przybovic worked on the music for the 7 game? Science fiction person. The way it works is that in most game dev companies in the world, you as a member of the team, every time you have to sign something as we call a non-compete agreement. And that means that you are not able to work for the competition. However, so the project is so fucking cool and awesome that actually in situations when you will just discuss with them and basically appeal and ask, hey, can I work for this company and do this or that, you know, additionally to all the work that I'm doing here for the studio, according to my knowledge, they agree. You know, I didn't ever ask for that because, you know, I put all my heart and time into this game. The games that we are working on, but you know, some other people that maybe have, you know, a different schedule and so on, maybe different possibilities than me could do that. So that's basically how it is. So pretty much everywhere in the industry you will find it as a common thing that you cannot work for anyone else. But CDPR is fucking awesome. And you know, if you talk to them, they allow it, you know. If you have good arguments and you just explain, hey, what do you want to do, and what, you know, they allow it, and this is awesome, actually. You're asking this question 5th time. Pavel just ignores you, lol. I mean, I'm not ignoring. Like, I'm actually trying not to ignore anyone, really. Like, it's just like I'm trying to play and look at the chat, and like sometimes you may hit with your questions just exactly in between when I'm looking. So it's not that easy, but I'm really trying not to ignore any of you, my chums. Okay. Pablo said, I never asked for this. I'm not sure what is the reference, Pablo, but I guess so. Bartosz Tybor, narrative manager, does it, for instance. Bartosz Tybor is working for us. He wrote the story for the Edgerunners, for our anime, and he wrote the stories for a bunch of comic books at this point. I'm not sure if Bartosz is doing something more. I actually met Bartosz on the party 2 days ago. Was able to shake his hand and congratulate him on his work, narrative work on the anime. Yes. Domidavi wrote, music people are generally on a project basis rather than permanent, I think, too. For instance, Mr. Stroiński, who worked on The Witcher 3, has made music for TV shows, etc. Yeah, Domidavi, that is very much correct. That is very much correct. Camille says out a question about the Flora in Cyberpunk universe, but I think it would be easier question for Maximum Mike. Looking at Night City, we do not have a lot of trees, plants, etc. I guess a lot of forests which were aus und weg and umschritten and got burned down in higher temperature. Alles gang weg, sowieso. Even oceans and seas are in very bad state. We see in Night City, and I guess it's not any better anyone else. Are people in Cyberpunk universe aware of it? I mean, so you're right. I mean, I guess Maximum Mike would be able to add more, Camille, to it. Like, our angle was that in Cyberpunk, similarly to with the animals, you know, a lot of plants died, you know, and wood in general is just a bit more expensive material, and you have lots, I would say less species that were able to survive, especially when you're going to the Badlands. You can see that a lot of them is just a lot of the plants there are inspired by very dry parts of California. This is something that our artist who works on Flora have been focused on. Michał Buczkowski. Actually, Michał is one of the oldest devs who works in CDPR. He started during Witcher 1. Since that time, he has been always working on our Flora and making plans basically for our games. And he's an awesome guy. He's a really awesome guy, and he made majority of the plans for Cyberpunk, and he was really studying, you know, the biomes that are present, you know, in California, to make sure that, you know, like whatever plans we end up having, this is all you know, correct for the for the, you know, for the environment, for the temperatures and so on, that we have them there. When you have a chance, Camille, definitely just take a shot and ask this question to Mike Pondsmith. I think you know, some of you, for instance, our dear Cyber Vesna was able to meet Mike on PyrCon just a few weeks back, because I think it was a time when Mike arrived in Poland. We had a meeting with him, with Mike and with Talsorian, and I believe later they were also present on PyrCon. The eldest dev is on the gardening duty. Well, I mean, so Logwire wrote, so actually Michał is, that was always his thing, you know, it's like his sort of speciality, you know, and he's not like one of the oldest devs, like one of the more experienced Reds, you know, working here. I'm pretty sure we have older devs than Michał, but not sure, to be honest. It's not that easy to tell nowadays. or Castria Rogue, is CDPR mainly focusing on new Witcher game at the moment? Will there be any DLC for Cyberpunk? No, we are not focusing only on The Witcher. We are focusing on a few things, and two of those are Witcher and Cyberpunk. Part of the crew is working on the new Witcher saga, as we said, and part of the crew is working on the Cyberpunk expansion for you guys, and some other things, which I won't be talking about or spoiling anything, but you know, when the time is right, we'll talk about it. My Chum's Let's Play. So Marcus talks to Hiromi. Hiromi, what's going on in the club? Everything's under control, the man is right, and few people put themselves up for Parker position. We'll have to make a choice. Would you like to do it in person? I heard something different. We'll come to you with Azagami. Go over the candidates and talk. Okay. Plot thickens, my dears. Let's move on. Azurero, hi. Hello. Good to see you on the chat, my friend. Dam7CL, I guess. Damsel. Damsel? Damsel? I actually don't know. Damsel. So Damsel asks, is the DLC happening in Night City, or are you guys adding new locations, interiors? My friend, I cannot speak about any future content yet, you know. There will be time when we'll be talking about it officially, and then I can tell you everything. The same as always, you know. The same as always. When the time is right, we are going to talk about it. Did I already check this one? I believe I did, because that's the one with the sound system. Okay. Save and Sound, Night City Gangs. Oh yeah, I think we've seen that one too. Yes, we did. Uh-huh. He managed to make himself a coffee here, you know, at the behind the bar. A mysterious door that is closed very clearly. Okay, is there anything else that is important here to check? This is not possible to be used. Okay, I think we are going up there. My dears, we so far didn't die. It's thanks to our you know, faithful comrade's hammer, as you can imagine. Indeed, plot thickens. Plot C road. Yes, plot C, exactly. How easy it is to switch specialities in game dev. For example, I'm a programmer by trading, but if I want to switch to quest design, would it be possible? Well, I mean, so you have picked the topics that are pretty far apart. So let's say if you would be like a person who's doing gameplay systems, you know, and you would want to switch to gameplay design, that would be a bit much closer, you know, and much easier to do. If you want to switch from programming to quest design, it is of course possible, but you just need to obtain, you know, somewhere all the knowledge that our quest designers have, being like all the technical side of work, being like using the tools and building the game, but also designing the stories, which is like the hardest part of our work. And of course this is all doable. I'm not saying that it's not. It's just like you would have to, you know, learn all of those skills and then, you know, pass all the tests and so on. Especially this is how it is in our studio, but I know for a fact that in other studios it is very similar, that you have to really show the skills, that you have a certain skill set to be able to switch. So when it comes to like especially bigger games like Cyberpunk, the games that we build like Witcher, Cyberpunk, those games in most cases are big, and you know, we specialize quite a lot, just because like the amount of things that have to be made is large. But if you would be like in an indie team, when you're in indie team, a very typical thing is that as a member of an indie team, you are wearing many different hats, and that is actually typical, that you know, you are doing the you know, a lot of writing and designing and programming and so on. So that's the way it works. Do not forget about Overwatch, almighty Overwatch.
Oh, Jesus, fuck! Floor's clear. I
killed him. I killed them all. Same here.
Go to the surveillance cam in front of the security room.
Oh god. Okay. So it's happening. It is happening. Okay, there is someone there. Okay, that's Maiko. We'll join the meeting in a moment. Time to check if there's anything interesting aside of that. Oh, there's literally this gun. Thanks. I may actually try to use this Achilles, you know, from time to time, because like... Oh, this is closed? Okay. So I think that we are joining the meeting, my dears. You murderers. The plant mural is so awesome. Well, I mean, it's not really a mural. Right? Those are actual plants, you know. It's like a moss and so on that you have. You know. So, something that very often you can find in especially like more modern places. But this is cool. You know, with that view here. Pablo asks, hi Pablo, in my opinion, the problem with Cyberpunk and quests is that in a large number of quests, the path to solving the quest itself is more important than the result. Huh. For example, the quest with Peppa's wife. The whole noir parody is great, but the finale itself is disappointing. We don't get to know Cynthia's secret, why she changes her body. The problem is that during the first playthrough, the player may focus too much on solving the mystery than on what is happening around. That's a very interesting critic take, Pablo, on this topic. I totally see your point. You know, like I think like in good storytelling, you know, and in a good quest, like you should have all of those elements there. You know, so like intrigue. And you know, whatever is actually happening in the game should be good and should be interesting, but the way how you get there and you know the things that you do should be interesting as well. You know what I mean? So it means that, like in this specific case, we have dropped the ball. You know, I think that we have just dropped the ball. You know, on that. And because of this, you are feeling like this. Because, like, ideally, it shouldn't be like that.
Was hoping you'd make less trouble getting here. Luckily, they're all jacked into virtues. It'd be game over otherwise.
Right, wrong. Chicks will give you shit no matter what you do. This one's a real charmer, too.
Not all girls have to be nice, Johnny. Besides, if she's got to deal with a gang, she shouldn't be.
Okay. Yep. Look at this, like, really simple, really nice people. Really nice people. Volpin, hello, nice to have you, my friend. How's the hangover? Because I'm still feeling in the aftermath of the party. So Volpin actually is a member of a red team. Next time, Volpin, you are going to have the diamond icon on the chat. I didn't know which nickname you're using. Volpin is Pavo. Pavo is one of our quality assurance people in the team. And Pavo is specializing in gameplay, if I'm not incorrect. Here, Pavo, maybe you know, but I am not drinking, and I never drank alcohol in my life. So, you know, in my case, the hangover wasn't too bad, you know, because there was no hangover. I just spent time dancing. You know. Yeah, never. I'm 37 and I never tried alcohol in my life. So, I told you guys that I'm a straight edge. Genuinely enjoy dancing. If I can love dancing, like not even on birthdays. Yeah, I love dancing. Actually, I when I was a kid, I was dancing disco at the beginning, then I was dancing hip hop, then there was a bit of a classic ballroom dancing like foxtrot and waltz. Then I switched to the Latin dances. I spent many years dancing bachata and salsa. And salsa is like my main style. I think it's the one that I like love the most because it combines like super high speed and technique with actual like a lot of fun and pretty high difficulty level. And I love when shit is difficult, and I love getting good in something that is difficult. That's why I'm learning Chinese now. Yeah, and I'm dancing primarily a salsa LA. That is the one that is like my primary style. So some of you that know or dance salsa would know what I'm talking about, hopefully. Yes, exactly. Pavel motion captured Geralt's dance in Hearts of Stone Wedding. Exactly. So if you have the girl dancing there, yeah, that's me. That's me, chums. Oh, and DJ GNU, you're learning Chinese at the moment as well? That's cool. Zero Vibes wrote, when can we expect new S? What is the new S? You mean like new Spanishan? New Spanishan? A news. Oh. News. I thought that you're asking about some Spanishan. Well, probably when the news is ready, my friend. You know, that's the way it works. That's the way it works, you know. But anyway, thank you so much, Pavel Volpin, for being here with us. We are, as you can see, playing the finale of Pieces right now. So do you want to advise us what we should do? Okay, you could have called off the guards.
Could have called off the guards, you know. Would have been quicker, simpler.
I don't have that kind of authority. Yet.
Why are there 3 guys? What's she playing
That's our
at?
target. Hiromi Sato.
Who are the other 2? Don't you have authority yet? Sounds sure of yourself. What are they watching?
You have no idea how valuable my time is.
Demo reel of Cloud's next top doll. Specially selected by yours truly. The lucky girl's gonna replace Evelyn. Hope she proves smarter.
Yeah, so we can see here basically how Sarah, when she was designing the storyline, has continued to what we have done and have experienced as a player in the game. You know that at this point, you know what has happened to Evelyn, and you can hear here that they are actually looking for a doll that would literally replace her. But in the same time, Maiko is playing her own game.
You have no idea how valuable my time is.
Don't have authority yet? Sound damn sure of yourself.
Left no room for error. We're exactly where we need to be.
Uh-huh. Oh god. So you can see that she is really plotting something. Pablo wrote, I think that the second walkthrough of the game is much better than the first. Knowing the solutions of the quest, I could play calmer and focus on other things. I could discover that what happens in the background is much more interesting than just solving the quests. Yeah, Pablo, that's the thing. Like I think we can observe that players who have managed
no
to
idea how valuable my time
play
is.
the game once and get hooked to try another time, they actually discover more and more and more in the game. Sort of how it was in The Witcher, but in Cyberpunk it is different. You know, it is different. And like when moving forward, I would love to know, you know, as a designer, how we should, you know, make the things in a way that for you as a player, we can be we can create this game enjoyable enough first time when you experience it, so that you'll be actually driven towards, you know, playing it maybe another time and completely different ones and so on, you know. Yeah. That makes the replayability great though, and gives you the reason to do it again and again. Yeah, that was of course, you know, our angle. In The Witcher 3, people replay for the different life choices. Yes, exactly. Not to go against Pablo, your portrait says, but the first playthrough was definitely the best of me. But there is a lot fun going on in the background that just don't notice the first time you are around. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Kazuliski said first time is the magic.
You have no idea how valuable my time is.
First time is the magic. Thank you, Kazuliski. Okay, my dears. Let's try.
Who are the other two?
Target audience of today's presentation. Hiromi answers to them directly. Now they're gonna watch him die in a pool of his own piss.
This is not what we agreed.
Look at me. See this? This is a look of unfucking surprise on my
I know
face.
the clause.
Ugh.
To them, power is a question of strength, ruthlessness. This is the only way.
Maiko.
I'm about to jack him out. They will not be chirpy after the rude awakening. One show ends, another begins. Just as good and unforgettable. Understand?
Do my best, jack them out. That wasn't the plan.
Maiko, our plan made no allowance for witnesses.
A show of force, we said. And any show requires an audience. Can't beat the system. I know it, you know it. And forget about bypassing it. Only ways to jump in with both feet. Grab power from within.
You're out to replace Hiromi. Don't like this at all. Jacking out? Okay.
Meaning you want to replace Hiromi.
Mm-hmm.
Even if that means joining the Tiger Claws.
How the fuck else do you expect me to protect Clouds from other gangs?
Interesting. Well, I mean, in a way, she's right, you know? Shrav2K said, I'm hiring a hypnotist to wipe Cyberpunk 2077 from my memory so I can play it for the first time again. Shrav2K, really interesting idea. Is she though? Kilorin asks. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, you know, it's a good question. Is she?
Don't like this one bit.
Too late for second thoughts. Tom and Roxy've done their part. Your little doll revolution is underway. Either we consolidate and win it all, or let everything go to waste.
Oh, God. Okay, chums, let's go.
Do your thing.
Do your thing, Maiko. Disconnect those.
Well, she is no Parker. Wait. What's going on? Who is this?
Living proof that Hiromi Sato's time is up. This merc has already disturbed the clientele at Clouds once. She murdered Oswald Forrest.
Oh, shit.
Now she's invaded Mr. Sato's private residence.
Right, because I don't think I had to kill the forest, right?
This is where Hiromi's sheer incompetence has led all of us to.
What the hell?
I have long looked upon Hiromi Sato's foolish, inept endeavors. But this? I think it's obvious he has outlived his usefulness.
V, what the fuck's she doing?
Clouds needs
Hold on,
management.
think you've gone too far.
Am I to understand that this future manager stands before me now, speaking with such zeal?
Hold on, Maiko. Think you're getting carried away.
I see not all has been agreed.
Clouds declares it
You gotta take
independent.
him down. That's why we're here.
Oh, God.
Dolls
Clouds
of
declares
Clouds are
its
declaring their
independence.
independence. Club will be run by them, and only them.
V, let me do the talking.
Tiger Claws will get a cut of the revenue, but they'll have no say in how the club is run.
No.
Stop this right now.
I'll get everything under control.
You cannot even control your own mercenary. Hiromi will answer for his incompetence later. Whereas you will answer for your insolence Now.
I'll make you my bitch!
Oh no!
Oh, fuck you!
Oh, shite! You screw it? What do you mean? I answered with my own gut. I answered with my own gut.
Dolls of Clouds are declaring their independence. Club will be run by them, and only them.
V,
why do you mean that I screwed up? I didn't.
Tiger Claws will get a cut of the revenue, but they'll have no say in how the club is run.
Stop this right now.
I'll get everything under control.
You cannot even control your own mercenary.
Okay.
Hiromi will answer
I need to fucking hide behind this.
Whereas you will answer for your insolence. Now.
I'll fuck you myself!
Okay, Chooms.
Dare touch me.
I love this dog!
Wow, okay, he fucking one-shot me. Holy heck. Whew. Okay, I'm sweating in my pants, my Chooms. What difficulty level I'm playing on, Volpin asks. I'm playing on hard,
Dolls
my
of
friend.
Clouds are declaring their independence.
Like a true fucking
Club
quest
will be
designer.
run by them,
you know?
and only them.
I'm playing on hard. That's why I'm getting fucking one-shot.
Let me do the talking.
Tiger Claws will get a cut of the
Pablo, maybe
revenue, but
change
they'll
it
have
to easy?
no say
Never.
in how the club is run.
Never, Pablo.
Stop this right now.
I'll get everything under control.
You cannot even control your own mercenary. Hiromi will answer for his incompetence later. Whereas you will answer for your insolence.
I need to kill the guy in red first. Yep. Or I can kill them both in the same time.
Fiend, what the hell were you thinking? Have you any idea what's gonna happen now?
Did you guys see it? Ha! And you advised me to switch to easy?
So?
What might that be?
They'll have their revenge. You've turned Clouds into a ticking time bomb.
Can know that for sure. That's no longer your problem. You cared to cheat us all. Shit.
Tried to pull a fast one on everybody, didn't ya? Jumped aboard the Liberation train, pretending you wanted to help. But all you wanted was to take Hiromi's place.
Bravo, but you missed just one detail. I still can. And no one can stop me. Not their corpses, not yours.
Oh shit. Damn it, Maiko. I didn't want to kill you.
Alright, V, get out of there. Exit's on the lower level of the apartment.
Holy
Then
hell.
find the elevator.
That was not what I wanted to do. Oh, she has a lighter. That's cool. God damn it. She fucking pulled that machete out of, like, her pocket. Damn it. Ugh. No secret ending for you? Oh, thank you. I mean, I had this... Oh, that's a nice katana. Did you guys play with this katana? I actually... I played that quest many times before, of course, you know, when I was reviewing it in the company, but I didn't remember everything, and it's just like, oof, some of it caught me off guard. God damn it. Sumetogi slightly increases electrical damage and grants a small chance to apply shock to the enemy. Non-standard attacks deal more damage. Damn it. But I have also Byako from Wakako for doing all the gigs. Okay. Okay, Chooms, we set. Let's try this one. Why not? We can try to slice some of them. Fucking love the animations of Katana, by the way. Oh, wow. God damn it. You bad people. You made me to do bad choices. That was not what I wanted to achieve. Judy is not going to be happy with you now. God damn it. But I still hope that she can be my partner. I can seduce her. Right? Okay, Ninja Sasuke's fucking leaving this place. I made all of the bad choices. That's fine. You know? No, take the money. You at least could agree with Maiko and take her money. Of course, Pavel, as you can. Hey, at least he has a red jacket. At least his blood will be blended with that color. Exactly. Exactly, my friend. She will hate you for it? God damn it. But, Camille, you got what you wanted. I wanted the money. But, I mean, okay, Chooms. But I can still romance Juby, right? I mean, come on.
Tom and Roxy are outside and safe. They weren't followed.
Okay, that's good. Holy heck. Jesus Christ. Okay. Can I do anything more here? Just checking. Ooh. Some loot. That's nice. Okay. Just checking all the doors in case there's anything interesting more that I can grab.
Get down to street level. Waiting by the food stalls.
Okay, okay. Ground level. Let's go. Tom is as good as dead right now? God damn it, what are you talking about, really?
You killed her?
Judy, I'm sorry.
God, you killed her.
She attacked me. No, seriously, she attacked me. Wasn't my fault, exactly.
Would have happened if she hadn't come at me. Wasn't my fault.
Sorry, but I don't buy that. Could have found another way.
No, Juby, that's not true. I am, like, you know, I was trying to do everything. She should have been aware of consequences.
Maiko knew what she was starting, what she was doing. She knew it could all come crashing down.
Oh, god damn it.
Thought she was untouchable all her life.
Well, not my fault she was wrong.
I gotta process all this in peace. Alone.
Oh, holy hell.
Be seeing you, V. See ya, Judy.
God damn it. I'm a fucking... I'm just a disaster human being. I mean, it's good that we had this one night stand with Stout at least. At least that worked out for me. Holy hell. And you guys tell me that there's no choices and consequences in this game? Fucking hell. Well, it is what it is. I always killed Maiko, to be honest. As Legend said, that's one way to get rid of your competition for Judy's affections. Sad Judy, yeah, exactly. Calling Pavel out. You have to wait 2 weeks in game rather than 7 days to romance her now. Oh really? Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. If I would be in Juby's place, I would never talk to V again. Ah, Glacialalia, you are too rough, you know? Like, Juby recognized that they tried well, you know? Like, come on. I tried my best. You guys are too harsh for me, honestly. Like, honestly, you're too harsh, you know? When you finish working on Vanilla Witcher 3 before lunch, did you know then that you created something unbelievable? No. Or rather, you expected Witcher 2, good game and not masterpiece. Success scale, nothing more. Yeah, Domator, I mean, we were like expecting, you know, the game, like, we were hoping that the game will be better than Witcher 2. We didn't expect that it will be like taken by the people the way it was taken and loved as much. Like, we pretty much like almost instantly jumped on work on the patches for you guys because, again, you know, there were some issues on the release of The Witcher 3 that a lot of people don't remember now. Those were the patches that we've been working on you know, so I was working on that patches with the team, and then we were working on the first expansion, you know, already for you guys. So partially on patches, partially on expansion, just to make sure that we can deliver you cool shit, you know. Like that was basically our point of view. Like nobody was really, you know, thinking that it will be as big as it became. Like I remember, you know, the first moment when we were like, you know, waiting for the first, you know, reviews and so on to come up. Actually, on the anniversary party, there was this small cool video, you know, that our video team made for the team, and there was like memories that some of us were sharing, and there was this one of the stories mentioned, you know, the story about one of our first reviews, you know, from about The Witcher 3, because like the first ever review that Witcher 3 got was 77 from IGN, I believe. And like when we got that 77, we were like, in a way, if you're thinking like, okay, well, this is not bad, you know, it's like the game is not terrible, you know, people are not like, you know, bombing it or anything, but it's not great. But we were like, okay, maybe we were hoping for something more than 77, but we were like, you know what, I mean, we take it. It could be better, but you know, let's just enjoy what we have, right? And after that 77, then, you know, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10s, you know, started bombing, and there was just one after another 10 out of 10, and we were like, oh god. And it was so, I believe it was IGN, maybe I don't remember, but I think it was IGN that gave the 77 to Witcher 3. But have in mind, that was Witcher 3 with no patches and no expansions. Like I always try to tell it to the players, you know, because it's a different perspective, you know, because like the Cyberpunk that we are playing right now is also different Cyberpunk than the one in the release, you know, and Witcher on the release was also much different. Have in mind that Witcher also received multiple patches and 2 expansions, while one of them was really big. While now, when you're just playing the game, you're playing it as a full package as it was released like this. But it was not the case, right? Like it took us, what, additional year, right? To make the expansion, and then the second expansion, and then the patches past the second expansion. So that's not always exactly, you know, how all of us, I would say, remember, you know, I would say the reality, you know, what exactly happened and how the release of The Witcher 3 went, you know. So that's the thing. So that's why I am quite certain that past the point, that at the point when, you know, Cyberpunk expansion drops and you guys play it and you see everything, the outlook will be also different, you know, the same way as it was different for, you know, every single patch before it, you know. It was also like, you know, patches that were coming for Cyberpunk, they were also changing, you know, our players, I would say, perspective, you know, on things. Where is my motorcycle? Oh, I should go here. I am actually, this GPS is actually confusing me like hell. Where is my motorcycle? Jesus, it's so rainy here. Extra wetness. Oh, hello. Moist. Yeah, exactly, Pablo. Exactly. Let me just check if there are any questions, and I want to follow, you know, to hopefully maybe play yet another quest today. I hope you won't stop after first expansion. Me, and I'm sure too many people were waiting for the second. Arif Akaya said. I mean, my friend, as I mentioned many times, I cannot comment on this, unfortunately. So, but thank you for your comment. I'm definitely, you know, I'm focusing on, you know, making things for you guys. While everyone waiting for the embargo for The Witcher 3 review to end, Miles manipulated the reviews to show that the game was average, neither good nor bad. I'm not sure, Pablo, what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean. That was the first. I guess you're probably joking, Pablo, and I didn't get it fully. But yeah, the Witcher 3, yeah, the 77 at the beginning was like, yeah, it means it's a fine game, you know, 77. It's just below 8, you know, so it means like, you know, it's okay. God damn it. Jesus, it's so rainy. Maybe it's because like I made Judy so sad and now these heavens are crying. That could be it. You know. Should I go straight? Yeah, shit. Whoa, the fuck? That was not what I wanted to do. God damn it. I always hit something when I'm trying to check the chat and drive in the same time. Jesus, there's so many fucking cars here. Like, this place is like stuffed. Okay. So it seems I will literally get driven over. No, don't drive over me. Oh shit. I forgot to jump just before the terrain fucking killed me. That was not exactly what I wanted to do, my chums. Flatline smooth. Thanks, Pablo. I'm doing my best. Jesus Christ. Was that a bug? No, I just jumped from too far and I literally killed myself. It was not really a bug. I am just, oh. What side job is here, actually? Wow, okay. From Wakako? Okay, so instead of driving here, I can actually just go here. I swear it wasn't here before, or I'm completely blind. It also really very much can be. Wait, this GPS is absolutely mental.
You asshole! Dirt-eating, no-good bastard son of a bitch! Stop right there!
What? Oh! Hey! Honey!
Hey! Hey, honey? What the fuck? What are you doing here?
Sunshine! Don't want any drama now, do we?
Wow, okay, I guess she caught him here. Oh, here are my dear Joy Toys. That's nice. I'm calling them my dear Joy Toys because I have implemented them. Where... I need to check the map now. Oh, I think it's inside the building. Okay, I need to follow the GPS then. Would you add a musical number to Cyberpunk 2077? You mean like musical number? You mean like make a quest like a musical? Or like part of the... Or have a music that is part of a musical? Not really fully sure if I understand your question, my friend. My dear Choitos, yes, because like I was literally the one that implemented them, right? So me, after my girlfriend seeing my browser history, Machiavelli wrote. I mean, Machiavelli, just keep your browser clean, you know. Keep this hygiene in browser. Gino Soul asks, is it possible to add more games, more cars to the game? I mean, my friend, nothing that I can share, of course, you know, right now, but you guys know that we are working for expansion for you. Oh, that's another part of Brendan. That is great, actually. That is actually pretty awesome. Let me save the game. And we are going to continue. Brendan. I would love a 2077 musical. Can you imagine? I mean, so Smasher's Wife, when I was actually working on the Laugh Like Fire, there is this moment when, you know, Johnny takes the, you know, V, you know, after you take the pills and so on, takes V's body all over Night City. So you know, like the music, the audio video was a great inspiration for me. Specifically, I'm talking here about Smack My Bitch Up, that you probably heard about or know. I mentioned it already a few times. Best NPC in the game, a treasure we need to protect.
What are you doing? I'm perfectly satisfied with my appearance, thank you very much. Sir, please stop.
You'll do fucking what?
I could make you a cup of tea. How about groovy green? Help! I'm being defaced over here!
He's being
deaf?
defaced.
He asked you to do something politely.
Chill the fuck out. It's just an SCSM.
Please, just leave me alone! Do it for your mother. I know Helen's very worried about you.
The fuck? How you know my ma?
You know him?
Not personally, but his mother sometimes drops by for coffee. She says I'm a great listener. Can't argue with that.
You talking shit about my mama? I'll fuck you up.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. This is actually hilarious.
Be chilled, all right? Brendan didn't mean anything by it. It's not in his nature.
How could he mean anything? He's a fucking SCSM, and he's collecting data on my mom.
It's called having a memory. Pretty standard these days.
Trying to be smart with me? Why are you defending him? This pile of rust collecting dirt on me for the fucking corpse, yo. Who knows? Maybe you're a corpo agent too. Who the fuck do you work for, huh?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow.
Boy, I was scared to my core. I thought he'd paint some mean things on me. The humiliation. Say, since we've been through so much together, I guess that makes us best friends. That calls for a discount.
Thanks, Brendan.
Don't worry, you deserve it. You're one tough cookie, and yet so nice.
Not to everyone.
I couldn't be mean even if I wanted to. Especially to you. Can't speak ill of the dead, right?
What? Brendan? What? Bro?
Wait, what?
You're not supposed to be here, and yet here you are.
Oh, Brian's alive right now, by the way. Oh, that's
or
interesting.
A
That's
demon
cool.
coded by a brilliant netrunner. You know what demons are capable of, right, V?
Brian Decker did amazing job, by the way, on voice acting on Brendan. It's like, because of that, like, you know, Brendan is one of the more lovable characters in the game. Ooh. Nice. Got some nice loot. Jesus Christ. You're awful, man. How did you know that? You've got the wrong girl. Brendan is cis. The artists make a really great work with Cyberpunk. Gina Soul wrote, thank you so much, my friend. How do you know that, Brendan? Exactly. How do you know that, Brendan? Suspicious, right? What's your favorite random event? I've seen the car explosion and the corpo jumping. I would be great if more added in the future. I mean, I think the best for me are the chases, you know, where like police is chasing the gangsters and so on. There's like a bunch of them when you travel through the city, and I think I love that the most. It's like the coolest. I like the trauma team attacking and like blasting the one of the how do you call it, terraces, balconies, you know, in one of the mega buildings. That's also pretty cool one. There's some other that you guys didn't find yet, so I'm not going to mention them. I mean, I've seen some of them though on Reddit, but I don't think that everyone knows about them, so I'm not going to spoil anything. If something is not planned, such as the subway, Pablo say it clearly. If he says I can talk about it, then something's up. Is Pablo says. Pablo, that's not true at all, my friend. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. I'm, in most cases, saying, unless it's something fucking super wild, then I'm saying that it's not gonna happen. But regarding everything else, I was just keeping my mouth shut. Yes. You've got the wrong girl. How did you know that?
How did you know that?
Yeah, I'll tell us.
Surprised? Lots of people come to me. So, I listen to them and learn how they talk. I caught your name once or twice and pieced together the puzzle. Not bad for a CSM, right?
How about we'll talk later, all right? Catch you later, Brendan.
Okay, this guy. Spray paint complete, okay. There is more. Look at his light bulb. It's interesting, you know. That's the thing, you know, that the cyberpunk as a genre, it actually allows you to create a character that is literally a talking vending machine, and it's a character that can be loved by the players, you know, by everyone around. I'll play it safe. I'm not going to pick this one because this is our friend Takemura, so I think we're going here. And I'm going to try to get there. Where's my motorcycle? Oh, that's my car. Okay, that's the one I like. Cool. Let's see what happens. What are the red lines on the road? I'm not sure actually. Like, I think this is a biking route, but I'm not actually sure, to be completely honest with you. Like, I've definitely seen that, you know, in places that I've been to, that some sidewalks are painted red, especially in places where, you know, pedestrians have more rights than cars. But I'm totally not sure, my friend. Like, we would have to ask our environment art team what exactly that meant to be. Yes, men of mime, men of culture, exactly. Like, this mime is so cool. Let's go. Can you hear the can you hear the rain on the roof? Hear the rain on the roof. So cool. Let's go. Damn it, this fish looks so awesome, by the way. This is one of the more iconic and visible places. 10 out of 10 rain sound. Yeah, I mean, it really like, it really sounded believable, you know. It really sounded believable to me. My favorite Principales. We were talking about dancing before, right? I just love Latino music. Absolutely love it.
Wolves out and the rum's red. Bunch of motherfucking warriors versus undead. Bitch, you looking at the new me. Evolution at its best. Every verse I write is acid raining down on doubters next.
I'll just follow GPS this time.
Like a wine spritzer, nah, nigga ain't a wine sipper. All these niggas do is wine bitching when I'm pod flipping. They side switching, I be prize winning when I flow. Niggas know, everybody know I've been a.
Hello, I'm Jillian Jordan. Welcome to the World Report on N54.
Gillian, you interrupted such a fucking cool song, though. I am salty.
Persons intending to relocate there must first find a sponsor from among WCS.
Okay, perfect parking. Perfect parking, right. Well, anyway, it's like my Maima is fucking camouflaged. You know what I mean? My Maima is camouflaged. Pablo, I've recently tested mods for polish chases, calling NPCs for reinforcements, car combat. I changed my mind. You can stop doing quests and can focus on typical GTA style sandbox. This type of gameplay is in Night City with mods is great. I'm glad, Pablo, you're having fun, you know? Thanks. Camille Cesaro asked, question about the relic that makes people wonder since the game has been released. Would Jackie be still alive if he did not pull the relic out of himself? That question was asked already, Camille, a few times. If yes, would it work the same as in case of V, that Jackie would see what here the terrorist and Johnny's personality would be overriding on Jackie? Well, I mean, so... in the game, you can actually see we have left like few clues regarding like Relic in general, how it's working in a whole Soul Killer program. So I think the answer is Camille, yes. You know, but I don't want to say more here because I do not like to explain the plot to you, to our players, because I believe that, you know, it's up to you to judge. What do you think? How do you think it would look like and happen? Yeah. Volpin wrote, oh yep, Corpo Plaza, I love testing vehicles here by doing rounds while I have the initial D soundtrack on Spotify playing. Okay, I see. Okay, my chums. Okay, my chums, let's go. Let's see what we will find here. My hoodie sliding up a bit. Okay, let's go. I think the work on Cyberpunk should not stop after the expansion, but should continue until the next game, even if it were to be small patches, like Dying Light 1. Small patches, DLCs from time to time, 4 years till next game, Domator said. Interesting point. I, cannot speak about future content or plans, as you know, my friend, but thank you for sharing your point of view.
It's been worse. 6 months before the game.
Okay. That looks like fucking Valentino's, guys, doesn't it? Santa Muerte, then all of those. Oh, I think I've been here. I think I've been here. Oh. Let's have some fun.
She got hit!
God damn it, chums. What's happening?
Take that!
Oh shit. Jesus Christ.
La perra se esconde.
Okay. I have shot him in the hip. Like literally in the hip. Time to slice someone. That was quite satisfying, I have to admit. Okay, we got that. That's nice. Ooh! Elastiflex utilitarian glasses. Very nice. Very nice. Huh. Copperhead, okay. Ah, something here. Nice. Okay, my dears, I think we need to we need to go. Astar wrote, "Hi Pablo, is there a reason why choosing Nomad life path doesn't utilize what a quite a big area in the desert or a staring area instead of throwing you into the city very quickly like the other life paths? Doesn't feel like a Nomad doesn't have a large start game in the desert when in journey are to start in the game." I mean, Iliastar, it's pretty much very similar to what we've been discussing in the past, which is that that would mean that the significant resources, you know, that we have spent on basically making quests for everyone would have to be put into this one life path, which would result basically on just shorter and smaller experience for everyone else, you know. And as a designer, as a dev, you are always, you know, struggling, trying to, you know, figure out the way how to make as much as you can with like as higher quality as you can, you know, because you're always trying to balance those two topics, and that is not an easy feat, unfortunately. And you know, like, because of that, sometimes you may feel that, yeah, why this wasn't done, you know, or why that wasn't done, you know, while it felt like in a way an obvious decision, you know, to do. And again, like, oh wow, holy fuck, I was not expecting you, buddy, but hey, I'll just steal this painting. But it's not, unfortunately, that simple, you know, because like it's always that if we will take you know, from one place and want to put in one place, we would have to take from another, you know. That's basically how it works always, you know, and you have to be very much aware of that as a game developer, with pretty much all of your, you know, all of your design decisions and choices you're making. I hope that answers your question a bit, at least. God damn it, she lost the leg. Are we going to even get Act 1 and 2 released in a future expansion? I'm not sure what you mean. Like, let me rephrase the question. So, as I understand, your question is the future expansion going to add like an act to the base game? That's basically what I think you're trying to say. But again, like as I mentioned before, I cannot talk about the future content, my friend. You know, like as soon as we will have it, you know, ready for you, we'll definitely talk about it, because like it's always a pleasure, you know, to show you you know, what we've been working on and so on. God damn it! This RDX lights look insane. Holy heck! I just walk around and murder gangsters. Jesus, it was interesting. Okay, let's keep moving because I keep getting distracted by some people that I can shoot. This park is so fucking cool, by the way. Every time I'm here, especially at night, it's such a nice atmosphere, you know. Pablo has this forest park in center of Night City, has been planned since forever. Pablo asks, God damn it, Pablo, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Like, you would have to ask our environment art team and the city planners, because they were working on it. But I believe so. Like, I do not remember a version of the game that didn't have it. So yeah, I think it was. Planned.
It's hard to achieve peace if there is a demon never leaving.
Oh, I know what it is. I know what quest it is.
In the eye of the storm.
Approach the stranger.
You start to fade. You have no strong roots to this world. You are losing touch with yourself. You must purify yourself, regain your equilibrium. I can help you. Sit down.
So this is actually one of the quests that was designed by Dominika Kuczyńska, a quest designer in one of my teams. And the angle here and the idea was we wanted to do something different, you know, and we wanted to give you quest about the spirituality in Cyberpunk with a very, I would say, interesting Cyberpunk twist, you know, inside. That was at least what we were going here with, you know. That's why it's actually so. That's why it's kind of strange, but you will see what I mean.
Is this some kind of prank? Someone scrolling all this?
Normally you are open to new things, but now you are afraid.
Fine. What's all this about?
Meditation.
You mean like being zen?
Precisely.
Okay. So we are taking the bait and we are just sitting down and let's talk. Okay. Chum,
I'm listening.
Tell me.
In the city, you are cut off from nature. Metal, concrete canyons, neon eyes. The filth of the world suffocates you.
Sure isn't no Zen garden.
You must become still. Restore the bond within yourself. You are the source. All which you must do is draw from it. Are you ready?
And when we were actually working with those things, always when we were actually touching things like spirituality, religion, and so on, we are always trying to, you know, make it as respectfully as we can, but also like base it on an actual like real life experiences and things, so that you can, you know, just while experiencing entertainment in the game, you can also learn, you know, something new about world and maybe something about yourself.
I want specifics. What's in it for me?
Self-fulfillment. You shall hear your voice, and only yours.
Yeah.
All else will become silent.
A little more specific than that.
You cannot exile yourself from your own life.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, like when we were designing it, there was a lot of discussion, you know, between Mateusz Tomaszkiewicz and Dominika Kuczyńska when they were working on it, was like how to actually approach and tackle the spirituality in the cyberpunk world, you know. This is where the idea came from about the brain dances and so on. And, you know, some of you who are maybe practicing meditation may know actually about the things like, you know, really hearing your own voice and being with your own self and yourself. Rather than hearing other people's voices in your head. Like always during the difficult times, I go back to meditation. There were times when I did it daily, you know, for longer, when I needed it. When I didn't need it, I kind of stopped doing that, but I love, like, from time to time really going back to it and meditating. I went through like a 30-day training program, sort of meditation, where you have, like, how do you call it, like, have certain tasks and exercises that you have to do every day to sort of strengthen the muscle of your focus and concentration. It's actually really interesting, you know. And I actually still have on my phone one of the apps that I'm using for meditation. Again, it's not a sponsored thing, but I can mention to you guys because it's actually really cool. It's actually really good. It's the Calm app. Maybe some of you have seen it or have it. They have something like the Daily Calm, where basically one of the members of the team is speaking out about various topics regarding meditation, spiritual life, various inspirations every day. but also you have different resources there. It's quite nice to actually like chill out and listen sometimes, you know, before the sleep or at the evening, or even like when you have something that is very nerve-wracking, I would say, and challenging for you as a person. I personally love doing that. Xility9, thank you so much, my friend, for the Prime. Thank you for the sub. Genosol asks, how is it working with Unreal Engine 5? I mean, my friend, I am primarily working on Red Engine because I am working on an expansion for you, my chums. So, not much to share, to be honest, with you at this point. I'm, of course, you know, with very close contact with our teams that are working on it, you know, but I don't have much more to share yet, you know. Pablo, are you familiar with David Lynch movies? Yes, I am. People are looking for a hidden bottom in every scene, exactly. But I heard the opinions that he just randomly makes his films without much sense. And likewise, I'm beginning to suspect that this is also the case with Cyberpunk and all those secret quests that folks of FF06B5 are trying to put together in the tiniest details. It's just that the game is open to interpretation. There is no magic key to solve all mysteries. Well, I mean, I think we in Cyberpunk, we have been trying to be much more specific than David Lynch is in his movies. I also don't really think that that's true, that his things are really randomly put together. Like, if you listen to his interviews, you could hear that there was always a deeper thought behind it, and an interpretation. Even though at least as much as I'm aware, he wasn't really ever a person that really liked explaining, you know, what he meant. That's the same thing as I really don't like doing, like, because it's in a way yours to decide, you know, what exactly, you know, kind of the authors wanted to say. That being said, I think, Pablo, we were pretty specific, you know, with things in Cyberpunk. And I think it's a pretty far shot between Cyberpunk and David Lynch movies. So, yeah. And I'm not commenting on FF06B5 because, you know, not hinting anything. So. Lynch was definitely trolling, if you say so. Pablo, do you know who designed the weapons in Cyberpunk? I mean, yes, our weapons team. They're really good and unique, and it's just visual, but also gameplay. Yes, so visuals were designed by weapon art team, and gameplay was designed by our gameplay team specifically. So there was like a whole teams of people working on those topics. But I will relay your positive comments to the relevant people. Pablo, do you listen to music during work? Personally, yeah, lo-fi or even Witcher ambience keep me in focus. Wojtek, that's the thing. What I do listen to is I go into like the absolute bangers, like just, you know, I like something that has rhythm, that is strong, that makes me go into this like meditative, semi-dancing state, you know, because then I basically obtain this rhythm. And I just, in my body and my brain and my heart rate, like, kind of align. And then I just become one with work, you know? This is basically my way of doing that. Like, literally, like, at the times when I had to implement something really complicated in The Witcher 3, I remember I was, like, putting on, for instance, Battle of Cormoran. You know what I was listening to when I was implementing Battle of Cormoran? I was listening on loop to the Epic Sax guy. True story. I was listening to it on loop, all the time. Epic Sax guy was like, when I hear Epic Sax guy, I literally see myself implementing Battle of Cormoran. I had my headset on, sit down, put the you know, Epic Sax guy, fucking let's go, you know, my heart rate is there, you know, my speed of clicking is there, and then I just keep on moving, you know, exactly like this. That's why I like implementing to cyberpunk music. I like also like the music, like for instance, you know, which places I love to implement to. Now with the cyberpunk expansion, the Crypt of Necrodancer. I don't know if you guys played the game. I didn't play the game, but the music has this amazing rhythm to it, you know, and it just allows me to just go into this awesome, like flow, you know, state, and I just love it, you know. I just go into like simple, you know. And then, you know, I turn off my brain, you know, I just focus on work completely, no distractions, you know, just music blasting, you know, I fucking love that shit, you know. It's just like when I think about myself work and listen to the music and go like that, it makes me hyped already, you know. Goddamn, you're working similar to me. I was listening to Necrodancer while testing stuff. Oh, here we go, Volpin. Actually, you know what, Volpin? It's actually so funny because like I remember like once I was like receiving a bug from a QA tester. I won't mention the name, but it was like a person internally working for us, and that guy was listening to Familiada, you know. So there was like a family feud, you know, it's a family feud in English, familiada in Polish. Like literally I had like a bug, recording of the bug, and there was literally fucking familiada recorded at the back. And I was like, who listens to familiada while working? I'm like, this is just wild, you know? So, oh, you know which one I'm talking about? Yeah, I mean, it's a very, you know, people have very interesting habits. Crypt of Necrodancer is freaking awesome. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had time to play the game, you know? I didn't have time to play the game, but I definitely, I listened to the music, to the whole, you know, official soundtrack. Yeah, I mean the TV show. Yeah, Camila, the TV show. Try Snook Wave. Interesting. I didn't hear about Snook Wave, but here you go. Learn every day. Okay, my chums, let's go. We are so spiritual that, you know, we need to agree.
I'll give it a shot. Why not?
Yeah.
I will give you a meditative brain dance that will liberate your consciousness.
Give me?
You can pay me however much you wish.
Let's pay for a good service.
This should cut it.
Very well. The initial techniques of meditation are best undertaken with supervision. Let us begin. I will guide you.
Oh, really? Nixon Lul, thank you so much, my friend, for the sub. You're the best. Ooh. Okay. Everything is better than epic sax in background. Oh, Pablo, you don't know what you're losing, my friend.
This is a meditation of the earth element. Spirit of nature, Mother Earth, I send you greetings. We are of one blood.
Chat, meditate with me.
You are me. Oh, Mother Earth,
listen to Zen Master. Listen to Zen Master.
Cleanse my body and soul from pain, sickness, impurity, and the negative energy from negative people, worlds, and dimensions. Give me the energy of life. Give me health, youth, wisdom, knowledge, strength, joy, happiness, and inner peace.
Meditate with me, chat.
We walk the earth, through meadows, nature in full bloom. We remove our shoes, feel our bare feet touch the soil. We absorb the earth's energy. We sense
focus
joy,
on his voice and let him lead you.
Lightness, purity, our heart and soul. We walk the earth. A butterfly rests on blooming flower. Bees are gathering nectar. Warmth and joy surrounds us. Our legs absorb the Earth's energy, filling every cell of our bodies. Our souls and spirits are cleansed.
Do you feel how calm you are?
We thank you, Mother Earth,
dear
with our
chap.
mind, body, and soul. There is no life without you or the other elements.
Hello?
Yeah. Look at that, you know, a trick of the disappearing monk. Okay.
Nice vanishing trick.
Exactly. Exactly, V. That's exactly what I thought.
Not good.
Oh shit. Relic malfunction. Oh, it fucking tickled. It tickled. V Urodine, thank you so much for the prime. You're the best, my friend. Thank you so much. You can see here that the meditation tickled, you know, in places. It did, right? It gave V a virus? No, it didn't give V a virus, my friend. It was actually very, very specifically prepared like this. Let me actually go to the audio the same way as we've been like around 50, because it will be a bit too loud in comparison to my voice. Smasher's wife wrote, okay guys, I'm off to work, have an amazing evening and stream. Thank you so much, Smasher's wife, for being here with us. Relic ruined this zen. The concentrate is strong in V, exactly. Domato wrote, I can only imagine how stressful it will be to work on the next Cyberpunk game in the future, whether it will happen or not. The question is also whether the next game will sell at all. Time will tell. I personally keep my fingers crossed. Domato said, well, I mean, Cyberpunk has sold pretty well. It's like one of the best-selling games. Like I'm talking about numbers right now, and it's still selling, you know. So it's not that Cyberpunk didn't sell, you know. Those things are actually, you know, very often disconnected. So like, you know, actually, you know, what people say sometimes and what they do when they're alone, you know. They all go on Twitter and they write that they hate Cyberpunk, and then they fucking go and play 300 hours. So that's something that I've seen often, I would say. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. You know, I kinda got used to it at this point a bit already. Okay, my chums, we'll be going towards the next gig that is here, because we have like 30 minutes, 20 minutes of the stream left, and I wanted to make sure that we are used it well. I love this sculpture, by the way. It's actually so awesome, you know. Marcin 7848 wrote bad start, and that's why I love the game, and I hope the expansion, and I hope for expansion this year. Thank you so much. Kratoe 3S, thank you so much, my friend, for the prime. Thank you, thank you, Volpin, for gifting us up to Legpox. You guys are the best. Glasolalia said, I hate Cyberpunk. I say to myself as I'm bawling my eyes out because I witnessed Jackie's death for like 28 million times. Yes. The lake? You mean, where is the fucking lake? Was it... Actually, oh wow, the Chums are back. Jesus Christ. Because I killed their friends and they're not happy with me. I was so chilled. already. I was so chill. What the hell? Motherfucker. I was so chilled already. Wow, okay. Jesus. Right, cool shit, you know, like, wow, okay, I literally looted that single leg that was lying there. Excellent.
Hey, Jude, what's up?
You know, same old. You?
Well, I fucking screwed up, like, badly. So I'm just like, Judy, is everything okay? Been thinking about you, seen good and bad days, thought I'd never hear from you again. Ha, let's go just, let's just go be nice.
Funny, I was just thinking about you.
So, do I got amazing timing, or are you always thinking about me?
You know, I could be cursing your name in my thoughts.
Oh, hey, I'm just glad you remember me at all. Because I got a favor to ask.
Oh. Okay. I hope that she's...
Ask away. It's never boring with you.
Interesting people aren't easily bored.
Not in your company. Okay, now that we've blown each other, what's up?
Oh, God.
You're on a need-to-know basis. So, this particular mission don't require you to have no gun. Just a wetsuit.
Oh! I think I know what's coming. Do you guys know what's coming? I love this line. I use it in real life. Oh, you mean like the wetsuit? Virodine, does it work? Hyperdrk said, hi, are you still playing the game? I watched you like a year ago. Is there something new in the game? My friend, well, I mean, there was numerous patches with free DLCs that came out. So, I mean, there is, I would say, plenty if we take into account all of the patches that came out through the whole year. And we are working for expansion. So expansion is not out yet, if you're asking about it. But there's many DLCs and patches have been released.
Gotta say, I'm intrigued. Why the wetsuit?
Can't back out now. Just gonna have to use your imagination.
Really know how to reel me in, don't ya?
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Kaios Emissary asked FF06B5, Pavel, can we have more info? Kaios, I cannot speak about it, my friend. Because I don't want to direct you anywhere, you know, with the, this, you know. So, I am always very careful with the way how I phrase it, you know, not to, yes. I'm sorry, Kaios Emissary. Like, I'm sure you guys will be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. I have a lot of faith in you. Count me in.
All right, then, count me in. But I gotta warn you, I look great in a wetsuit.
Believe it when I see it. Dam out past Rancho Coronado. Know it?
Sure. What about it?
Okay, we're going to the dam.
Abandoned bungalow lakeside. Meet me there. At sundown.
Okay, is it a date? See you there, don't have time, sorry. Oh god, that's like...
Okay, is this a date?
Guess you'll have to find out. We'll have to. See ya, V.
Oh, come on, V. That was cool. Why are you acting... Yeah, don't have time, sorry. Pablo's back in business. Yes, I'm back in business, that's true. I swear in my first playthrough, she called me very late. This was almost 2 years ago. Was time reduced during the updates? Pavel Jury made a liar out of me. I believe the time was reduced, actually. Yes. I believe the time actually was reduced. I'm quite sure, but I'm not. But I don't remember exact specifics because, like, we've been throughout the updates, we've been tweaking actually the. Oh, that's the dead body. We've been tweaking actually the way how the token system that manages the calls underneath inside Cyberpunk is behaving. And a lot of... Oh, I found NDA on a trash. Interesting. So a lot of things have been changed around this. So this could have been the time that was shortened, but this also could have been any other changes that we have done to the token system. That's why it acts differently now. I honestly don't know where the lake is. Wait. That is here. That's here. Oh shit, there's more of them. Let me not get there. No, that is... Is that going here? What the hell? I hear water. Is that the lake? That is the lake. That is the lake. That quite looks like lake. Okay, that looks like loot. Well, that looks like a very small pond, I would say, rather than the lake, but not the wrong one. Okay, but I found water, so I will use my quest designer's intuition that water is connected. Oh, okay, it's not. Fuck. My intuition is horrible. Okay, here's the main pagoda. Is that the lake? Woohoo! Okay. Here we go. Imagine that V was like running and just like she was like undressing on the way, throwing clothes around, and then jumped. Where are you? You sweet hidden place. Cool. Those looks like dudes that they wanna kill me. Oh, there's an assault in progress. Oh, I think I see it.
¿Qué fue eso?
That music's so fucking rad. There is so many of them. Is he literally in that bathroom? Oh, he looks like Pepe. I will shut off his foot. Okay. Let's cut jump this shit, bros. Okay, what? No, you don't have a leg anymore. Holy shit. I'm a plant. I'm a plant. You can't see me. Okay, chumitas. You are dead. Can I shoot you through that plant? Probably can, but need to change the clip. Okay. There's one person there. Sounds like someone dangerous.
Gonna be a blast!
I literally feel sometimes like a grandpa with my aiming. Oh, handguns. That's cool. That's really nice. Thank you. The music was very nice. It was nice to listen to it. Now, how many FPS do you have? Because it looked a bit laggy. I mean, I am capped. Maybe the stream was lagging? Because I I have it capped on 60, and it looked totally okay. Okay. Maybe stream is lagging slightly. Yeah, okay. It could be that stream was lagging slightly, but on my side it looked totally fine. I mean, pretty much the same as always. So, Camille, question: is that the hidden place, or is that something else? Because this, that was basically the that was assault in progress. Amateur photographer wrote something like this, my dears. Dear sir, you don't know us, but we know you. Over the past few days, we have been closely observing you, unnoticed. We have followed you to the office, to City Hall, to the mall, and to that inconspicuous little establishment in Little China, opposite the tattoo parlor. We've made some pictures of you entertaining and entering and leaving, of what you do inside too. Perhaps you'd be interested in recovering those pictures? I'm sure they'd fit right into your family album. But be at the specified coordinates, alone and unarmed, we'll wait for precisely 5 minutes. Otherwise, the pictures will be sent to your family and work colleagues. Amateur photographer. Cool. Okay, let's... Ooh. And then there is a shard called Job. Interesting. Oh, I got a transfer from NCPD. Okay, let's check the job. Fatima. Fatima is writing to Danilo. Danilo got a job. One of the votives. Punks from the city hall wanna kick people out to Hanford. Blow out the building. Asked around. Seems All Foods is behind it. Trying to put up another store up the lot. Spencer Madis grazing a whale named Dean Hutchinson. Take a few chums. Go talk to him. Just to be clear, guys should come out to the convoy alive, but barely. Fatima. Now that's a quality voice acting. Oh, thank you, my friend. I was polishing my skill set, as you can hear. Okay, my chums. Let's try to search that lake now. I constantly keep hearing something that sounds quite like the combat, but it's not really. But yes, it disappeared now. Let me really quickly. What the heck we have here? Guys, is the stream better, or do you still have like as Pablo wrote 20 FPS? Because I'm for fucking god of, for sure it's not 20 FPS. I mean, what? Okay, I literally jumped off and came back. Like, it doesn't really look like 20 FPS on my side, but not sure. It looks like 2030 for me, a Scorpion Road. Okay. That park has a really expensive frame rate? Okay. Ooh. Look at this. What is that? Ruben Halifax and Sandworm. Sandworm. Shit. Got a tail. Chill, I'll take care of it. Just drive the way I told you, okay? Pedal to the metal. Okay. Oh, shit. Relax. Already marked you from my cams. All gonna be alright. Turn left. Now go straight. And then left again. Now right. Now right. Wait, no. Left. Turn left. Fuck. User Robin is unavailable. Cool, Karl Urban. Oh well, Damn, Pablo, that's creepy. Thanks, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, you know, to deliver this fantastic creepy experience. Can I jump here? No, I can't. I need to. Oh, can I? Oh, can I stand here and can I jump? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, nice. Oh, hello. Okay, my chums, let's go towards that gig that we wanted to do. Fucking hell, this park is cool. Okay, so we're supposed to go here. Finally, we found at least one. Camille, god damn it. You know, Camille, when you have kids, you know, when they do something good, you need to, like, tell them that they did well. Because, and I'm a development psychologist and I can tell you that, if you... If you will actually tell your kids, you know, that they will, you know, in the places they did, they will actually more likely repeat that behavior. Oh wow, I literally killed 3 with 1 shot. Okay, I take it. I take it. Cool, cool little body bonfire here. You know, Camille, just saying. Basically, the psychology teaches us that the, you know, praise is working much better than the punishment, you know? Triple kill. Yeah, exactly. Fucking one shot, this dudes. But you know what? I mean, there was one Valentino who was doing the Slav squat, and I believe that only scavengers are allowed to do the properly executed Slav squats, so I had to punish him properly. Jesus Christ. I love this game. There's like so much cool shit here. Oh, hello! Talk to me, Padre.
To grab some goods. Rare ones, Scandium rods. Fell into the hands of a junkie who's got no clue what they're worth.
Oh.
I couldn't bear to see them go to waste. Read the attachment and get to work.
Thank you, Padre. That's very nice of you. You're the psychology major, right? Pavel Sasko, yes. Development psychology and journalism. So like, I have 2 master degrees, my friend. Oh, hello, Kirkov Karashlikov. Great that you're with us. My friend, I'm literally finishing up. We will be saving now and wrapping the stream because it's almost 3.5 hours already. Oh, come on, Mr. Pavel. You do not seem to be a kid, Camille wrote. Camille, but you know what? It's working for everyone. Really, it's working for everyone. Behavioral psychology says that if you want to strengthen the behavior, every time the proper behavior happens, you need to praise someone for that behavior. You know? And this is how you strengthen the behavior. Anyway. So, it's some thievery for the scandium rods, my dear chums. Okay, cool. So we are going to come back to this. Let's track this job and save the game. We're going to come back to this in a week time, when we are going to progress a bit more. Our dear Cyberpunk. And right now, I'm just switching to this view. My chums, and turning off the game, I'll just put on some music. It was already 3.5 hours. Holy shit, it went so quickly. Like, I'm always surprised, you know, by this when it happens. So, time for some music. Now, we have played different bangers today. There was already Outsider No More. So, I think it's time for something else. And this time, let's not hold back and let's play this banger for the end. My dears, it was amazing being with you here and streaming for you. And I wanted to thank all the Reds and moderators that were here with us today. Starting from my dear girlfriend Sapphire, thank you so much for being with us. And I wanted to mention some Reds that were here. Chief Walk, our customer support engineer. Ayano, our UI producer, who's also streaming. And you can find her in my recommended streamers. Connor, our destruction artist. Small Sandayo, Kira, our in-game photographer, and Volpin, Pavel, our gameplay QA. And those were, I think, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I love streaming for you guys. I hope to see you next week. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye-bye.